Hey guys, how's it going? So, today I wanted to go ahead and do a quick stream, I don't know how long we'll play, of the Windtrace event. It's finally come back around. I actually think this is one of the better events they've done. And I think this is only the second time it's come around, but I know last time, like, super fun, like a hide-and-seek, hunter-seeker, almost like prop hunt game mode. I know a lot of, like, the voice actors for Genshin actually did content on this when it first came out. But I've been saving it. I haven't even, like, done the quest. I doubt it'll be a super long quest line. I know when, like, I think it was called Hyakunin Iki came out the second time, they pretty much just actually gave, like, a quick recap of, like, yeah, you're doing this again, you know, have fun. But I wanted to play it for a little bit. I actually feel like this game mode, surprisingly, even if it's just, like, a shorter, like, again, quick event, kind of for fun game mode, I think that they balanced it pretty well. I was thinking about that just a little bit ago, and a lot of the time, for, like, these asymmetrical type game modes, it feels like it tends to be really heavily skewed one way or the other. Like, I know, what's a good example? Like, Dead by Daylight, at a lower skill level, really favors Hunter, but then at a higher skill level, it's, like, insanely favored towards Survivors. Like, we did our DBD stream, and I think every single game we played Hunter, we killed either 3 people or 4 people, and then when we played Survivor, we escaped like once out of every like 6 or 7 times. Not that I'm super good at that game, but that's one of the first examples that comes to mind. But I'm kind of curious to see. Oh, it's not even voiced. But yeah, they've done some really good events lately. I thought about, I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do with events. Like, if I want to just kind of save them all and do them all at once, or just do a bunch of short streams or recordings. Because like the last event with the Test of Courage, I really liked. I know people had really good things to say about the NPC with the flower over her eye that represented the paddles. And I felt like it had a really good storyline. It involved a lot of really fun characters. And I just thought it was a really solid event. I also really like events that involve Miko, but that's because she's my favorite character. Here, let's see. The rebels complain they have a few escape options, or the hunters complain they can't find anyone. I do wonder if they've actually changed anything about the game, though. Have utterly nothing to do until the end of the game. Oh, yeah. I actually really enjoy the spectating part about that, but maybe that's just me. I think it's kind of funny. It almost feels like this Gygax guy is basically just saying maybe what the devs would say. So we took all their feedback and we're trying to make some changes. I do wonder, yeah, what they've made. So the hunter not only possesses faster movement speed and greatly decreased stamina consumption. I don't know if that was a thing before. They have the arts, seek the opposition out, expose disguises, place bait or temporarily enter hidden state. That sounds pretty familiar. So if I remember correctly, yeah, the favors give you like a pretty powerful buff. It felt like that's pretty much decided, especially if it was down to like a 1v1 or a 1v2. That was usually what would kind of decide who won the round. Like, as a rebel, if you were able to steal that away so that the hunter couldn't get it, you were probably going to go away. But as the hunter, if you got it, a lot of times you could just laser seek out everyone. Besides, as far as, like, the regular skills go, I remember feeling like certain skills were really heavily, like, better than the others. I think there's only 2. Like, you could do, like, the bait, like, decoy, I think, that kicked up dirt in the hunter's face. Or the one that quickly turned you invisible. But we'll see. I know they tried to give, like, quests for getting the coins that kind of incentivize you to do one or the other. Observer mode. Yeah, okay. They can continue to place illusory beacons. That's interesting. So they did. I mean, I know this guy specifically mentioned it, but they added something that you can do as a rebel if you're caught, which I actually do really like. Alright, let's give it a try. I actually had to play this event the first time on my phone because on my previous ISP, it just really didn't like it, and so if I played it through my computer, part of it I think was I didn't have an Ethernet connection to my old ISP. I would load in really late and I'd just die. So I'm hoping that's not the case now, but we'll have to see. Just curious. Rebels, I would assume it's still 1v3. We'll at least go probably until we get those max Windtrace coins. Oh wow, that was really fast. I mean, this is one of those game modes that usually had a pretty quick queue time, though, to be honest. Alright, so we're a rebel. Interesting. Oh yeah, and you can pick which character you want. Do like a different one every time. Oh right, you can't do the alternate sprint. Let's just go. I don't want to hold these people up, but I don't remember... Transparency, disguise... Uh-oh. I was gonna say, I don't remember what all the skills were. Why does it say that Tartaglia is missing all of his health? Okay, so it looks like it is just set costumes. I feel like there were usually other options, but they maybe didn't want to give you... Oh, that's really awkward. I just used a minute-long skill. Oh my gosh. I kind of want to do like a cheeky... Okay, that's where the hunter is. I really want to see if I could do like a cheeky... Just stay as a character the entire time. But I don't know if that would work. You know, to be fair, if we're doing like a stealth game, it's probably not the best idea to be a bright pink character. Oh, I wonder if they can see my pet too. That might not be such a good idea. I don't know what they're shooting. So before, I felt like... I think you had to physically be in the, like, exact area as the Seekers. And it was like a small AoE around you physically. Oh, there's the Tartaglia. Oh. Well, there he goes. But it looked like you shooting something. I wonder if you can do, like, a range capture. Kind of like the, Omni... What is it called? Like, ubiquitous nets? Oh, that came out a lot earlier than I thought it would. I don't know what that favor did, granted. If she's booking it straight for me, then it probably did reveal us. But okay, no, I think we're good. Maybe what they did is kind of mentioning building up your powerful ability. They might have changed it so it's not just you get it, like with a minute left. Ah. Never mind. I was about to say so they don't have that ability instantly, but it would appear as though that is not the case. She's either going for the other... Huh. Nope. It would appear as though she's coming for me. Alright then. We're just gonna... I don't know... Okay, you get a timer on that still too. Oh, did she see me? Okay, well, we're just gonna... This feels like a terrible plan. I did. There's no way, right? Yeah, there's nothing more natural than a hay bale just sitting right in the middle of a small tree. Ah! That's what to say. I was really hoping you'd give me the helmet back, and I just come back to the same one. Illusory beacon. Placing the illusory beacon ahead of you to confuse the hunter. If the hunter uses caption. Oh, okay. Where is the... Can we see where the last survivor is? Illusory beacon. Oh. Oh, okay. I feel like it would be nice if I could see where, like, the Ayato was there, but we won. Achieve victor and ride on team. Oh, that's really funny. 423 Windtrace. Oh, so you don't actually have to play that many games. I think you had to last time play like twice a day, I think. and that would usually give you enough coins. So what to see. That was kind of fun though. Yeah, we should probably check this real quick. I didn't even think about that. Like I said, same thing as like the Overwatch cutscenes. I like watching them and like reading through all of them, but I didn't want to do that while people were waiting on you. So you have transparency or the concealing beacon. Oh, okay. So that's really interesting. So it's no longer the one that just like if they pop it, it kicks up dirt in their face, but it's a similar function. I kind of like just temporarily being invisible, but maybe we'll try this one a little bit later. Disguise you can't change. Starskip you can't change. And then, yeah, that's just the beacon. So you do still only have two options. They just changed one of them. For the hunter... Oh, okay. It's the burst you have. Dispels the disguises of all rebels. Briefly marks their location. That's what we saw. It's going to be really hard to take that beacon away, though. That is one thing I remember is... Without knowing, like, the spawn points for it on each map... Getting that before the hunter, because they're obviously going to book straight forward unless they're chasing someone, can be kind of hard. But there's other... Wow, they gave the hunters a lot of other options. Randomly dispels the disguise of one rebel and works there for a long period of time. Oh, okay. That's crazy. So that's basically like... This is generally helpful, I think. But it's a shorter time frame if you don't have any idea where anyone is. Whereas this one, especially if you're in a 1v1, that should basically just give you the win on that person. Randomly dispels the disguise of one rebel and restrains them for a time. Oh, that's also really helpful. It could be funny though if you were like chasing someone and then they couldn't, it didn't bind them but it bound someone else. It's kind of like a risk reward type thing because this will just be generally helpful if you're really struggling. This lets you win a 1v1. This could be really helpful if you had a general idea again of where people were. Overall though, all the bursts dispelled the disguise, which makes sense. Yeah, that's just the thing. I feel like you just spam. I wonder how she did the ranged one. It must be a skill. Yeah, that it is. It's normal attack. You can show the directions. I actually didn't like this footstep one last time. The net will dispel the disguises and destroy all beacons at the time. Would not be obstructed. Oh, okay. Those within the net's AoE, so you know specifically if they're there. I wonder what the hint is. Scout a fixed area around yourself. You'll be notified if the area contains a rebel. If a scouted rebel moves, sprints, jumps, or glides, a marking pillar will be left at there. Okay. I really like this one. I think it's more just having that ranged ability versus having like the quick AoE. We'll try the range because I don't think that really existed. This kind of reminds me of what I think these two are the ones that were around last time. So we'll try this one. That is assuming, of course, we get the hunter anytime soon. I don't know what the chances are. Oh, wow. Oh, so you can even check, like... Huh. Interesting. Well, I wouldn't want to get rid of any of the maps. But if someone really, really doesn't like a specific map, then it kind of stops that one from appearing. I actually really like that, too. Looks like you can get a good number of Primo Gems. Let's see. So, Hunter's Net... Sensor Aura, win runs as a rebel on disguise, obtain at least a favor, place at least 3 illusory beacons. Are those the beacons that happen after you die? There's an achievement for dying really early and then putting down the beacons. Well, let's just keep going at it. Probably stream this for like an hour, hour and a half, I think, at least. It's one of those game modes that I do have a really fun time with, but after a while, yeah. Well, let's see. We are a rebel again. We'll just play as the Shogun this time. Korthik and landed. So I think there were 3 options before. This map, I actually really like how many maps they've added, for sure. But I'm pretty sure that there was not... Okay, I have a cheeky idea. The problem with this one is I don't know if you go invisible. I also have no idea where the hunter spawns. If I go invisible, I'm not sure if it'll still show like the water rippling. Oh, that's probably where the hunter is. He's running out there. I really hope he didn't see me do this, because that would be incredibly awkward. Saw Ayato go somewhere over there. Why do I feel like I'm about to be instantly caught. Why are so many people missing all of their health when they hop in here too? I'm so confused. Maybe it's a bug or something, but like I always run around in the overworld with either Zhongli or Kokomi. But I think part of the fun is not playing this game mode just an insane amount too, because if you do, eventually you kind of end up at a point where you just memorize where everything is. And that's part of what's nice about them adding so many extra maps too, is I got to the point with some of the older maps where I knew exactly where everything was, because I enjoyed it so much that I played it a lot, and then I just knew exactly what was out of place. And part of the fun of a hide-and-seek game mode is not, like, the super chaotic prop hunt maps. But I do really like that they gave the hunter more tools. And it does kind of make sense, though, to... Because, like I said, I felt like it was pretty balanced before, but that doesn't mean that was everyone else's opinion, you know? But eventually, if we're having a really easy time with some of these matches, I might try to do another cheeky just stay as a person. It's what that Tartaglia did last time, he's standing on top of the windmill. A favor has descended over there. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Okay, so hear me out. I'm gonna get the favor. It might cost me a death, but it means that... Oh. Okay, I was gonna say Ayato's got it too. What does the burst do? Oh, it's just really fast running, apparently. Where did the hunter even go? Why is he all the way over there? Oh, hiding in bushes. It just becomes immediately apparent where you are if you hide in a bush. And they see just like a lantern hiding in one. That was pretty unlucky for the hunter too, because he was on the other side of the map. So two of us were closer to it. This poor guy. Maybe I shouldn't have used that burst right then too. That might have been a bad idea. I couldn't remember what it was, so I was like, ooh, I'm just going to push it, because I assumed he was right on our tail. Oh, you can't see it, because that's where I put my model, because I don't usually use chat, but... Oh, that lasts a lot less time than I thought it did. Ah, well. The emotes in this game are pretty funny. Did he see that? Uh-oh. Oh, that's pretty funny. I feel like with the way this is going, though, I'm going to play Hunter and I'm just going to not find anyone either. It is so much easier, I will say, playing this on keyboard than on my phone. Because like I was saying, my old connection, just for whatever reason, on my PC really didn't like loading this event in particular. I have no idea why, but it just would not do it. Illusory back. Yeah, those are the illusory beacons though that you place down when you're dead. Oh, unless you can actually use it as well. No, that's a concealing beacon. So yeah, there's an achievement based around getting caught and then your teammates stalling long enough, I guess, for you to put down the beacons. That's pretty funny. But yeah, since the last stream we did, because we didn't, well, that was before, but we didn't have the, I was having stream issues. Oh, we are the hunter. I was having really bad stream issues during my yeah. I was having really bad stream issues during the initial, like, 3.3 patch story quest with Wander. And I was pretty disappointed about that. But then we did like the Genisification TCG mode, and I've really been enjoying it. I think it's a really fun game mode. I like can turn on like a YouTube video or stream and just kind of mess around on it for a while. Super fun stuff. We are on the same map though, so they're either lanterns or coral. It's good to know. And now we know. I would assume there's a few splits that the favor can spawn, but it's somewhere over here. I didn't pay attention to what time it spawns. It used to be like right about a minute. But it is interesting that... Okay, you definitely can't see out here. Because I was confused when that Tartaglia looked like his face was pressing just straight outside the zone. Because I thought he was going to see me just hide in the lake right next to him. Yeah, I am prepared to not find anyone. But we need to be on the lookout for these in the coral in particular. I wonder if it's intentional that they kind of put some of them in the starting area to kind of just show that that's what it is. Where's the edge of the map? This is the edge. Yeah, you can't quite spam. Oh wow, you really don't like use any stamina when you're running around. Huh. Yeah, I have no idea. I wonder how far up you can climb on this building. That would be where he is. As to how to get up there, though, I have no idea. I think I saw the Ayato climbing up somewhere like this way. Oh my gosh. I should have paid attention when he was doing it. Because I actually have no idea how to get up there. No, that's not it. This reminds me of on the Dawn Winery one. Oh, that's convenient. On the Dawn Winery map, you could kind of just hop up there. Okay, there's the rebels. I thought that was gonna highlight all of them. Oh wait, there's one here? What? There's one right below me. I think two of them are on the roof. I'm really confused, actually. Oh my gosh. There probably was a more efficient way of getting up here, I'd have to imagine. I did. Where did the Wanderer go? It took me such a long time to get up there, though. That's super, super awkward. I'm genuinely confused. Oh, apparently we did get the Wanderer. What? It said the last person was somewhere around here. They probably moved by now, but... What's this? Oh. Wait, what? Yeah, I'm at a loss. Ah. Yeah, I thought it definitely showed it up on the map. Oh, you can really spam this in the last little bit. That's funny. Dang, we got bamboozled. I'll still take it. We got two. I captured them both with a single capture. I had no idea I got the Wanderer there. I didn't even see the Wanderer. I just saw the Yanfei standing up there. That does seem like on that map where at least one person's going to go every time, though. Hmm. I actually do like playing the hunter, though. I might change what my burst is, though. Because I feel like usually, I know that previous match was a bit of an exception, but usually to stop the hunter from getting the favor, someone has to sacrifice themselves. Like, even if they have invisibility or something up, it's kind of hard to stop them. Let's see. I really like how fast the matchmaking is, though. It's pretty nice, actually. Don't have to wait at all. You're the hunter this time. Let's pick someone else. Who else do I really like? I actually really like Elon. We could just go in order of like who I use the most, I suppose. Do I want to try Vision Obscured? So what I'm confused about this one is I'm gonna try this. I feel like it might not go so well, but I want to try it. Because I'm curious, since you're invisible, can I just put down the beacon and stand next to it as a person? And then if they use the E on it right next to it, will it take that, obscure their vision, and I'll be fine? Or will it take both of us at once? You would assume it wouldn't take... I didn't mean to use that. Oh, wait, no, we're good. Oh, this is the place over by, like, the chasm. I also didn't see what the, what were the... It's a box and a barrel. Oh, there's technically 3 options here. Anyway, concealing beacon. Oh. And then I is the barrel right here. That feels... Yeah, that does feel less useful. Because then they pop that barrel. And even if it obscures their vision, I'm sitting right next to here. As another barrel that would then just appear out of nowhere. Lots of people with Wander, though. I know it is the most recent, like, released 5-star. I did 1 pity on the character, but I did lose to 50-50. I have, like, C4G now, because it's the character I swear I get every time I lose 50-50. But I'm planning on using the guarantee to get a C2 Raiden, because Raiden's, like, C2 is super, super important. And then we'll probably save up for Dea. I have about 200 wishes saved up, because I don't wish very often anymore. And I just do Woken Battle Pass, and, like, I play and at least do my dailies every day, usually. But if you can hold out long enough, like if you pop your beacon at the start and like hold off in a corner like this, I think it could go pretty well. Because now, if it obscures his vision, I can just leave and then pop another beacon down. But it seems like they put a lot of thought into what they could do to improve this game mode. Which I can appreciate. A lot of the time I feel like with the events, they do kind of just end up being actual reruns. One event that I really want to see again is actually the one where you had... It was like the roguelike game mode. I'm just a sucker for roguelikes. I'm thinking about streaming... I don't know if I'll do this next Arknights event. With Hibiscus the Purifier, and I believe it's Evanholes. But I do want to do the Gavial the Invincible event for Arknights, because I haven't streamed it all on my channel. There's no way we're stopping him from picking that one up. Especially since we don't have the Invis. So does it reveal us through... Oh! That is unfortunate. Oh, it looks like I stay... No, I don't. Huh. Well then. That's unfortunate. Oh, I can't even move to put down like a beacon. Yeah, my beacon's still there. That's sad too. Yeah, that he had the that one does feel like it's just instantly capturable in Rebel then. Because it looks like it gave my location and froze me. And we just happened to be unlucky. The tag I do use does have misfortune in it, though. There we go. We might as well try and put down these beacons. See if we can mess with them a little bit. Hey, you can see the dirt effect. I kind of want to just follow... Because most hunters are just going to run around and spam things. Spam the E, so if I just run around and spam the,
Take it easy.
Spam the thing while he uses it, I'll probably just... Okay, that didn't work. Yeah, I want to say Jean was over in this cave over here. It's a little weird that you can't see... Oh yeah, that's where Jean is. I'm gonna say it's a little weird that you can't see where the other seekers are. I kind of get it if you were playing with like a group of 4, if it lets you do that, but still. And I have no idea where the Kazuha went. I've just been running around putting these beacons around. I really like that they added something to make it feel like spectator mode wasn't you just standing there watching the hunter run around. It still kind of is, but it's still pretty funny. Yeah, maybe it is skewed more towards the rebels though, because it's like our 4th match I think, and none of them were found. I mean, we had the Tartaglia match where he wasn't able to find anyone, and that one where I feel like he did find me specifically because of that burst. But it is random. We just got unlucky with that one, which is a little bit sad. Yeah, who knows? I don't know. Like, I'm thinking about other, like, similar, like, asymmetrical games. Like our Overwatch stream on Saturday, we played, like, the Yeti hunt mode, and we were the only one who won as the Yeti across, like, 15 games. And we got dumpstered the first time we did it. And the time we won, literally all we did was we ran away until we had ult. And then they all clumped up for us. But yeah, I do wish I still my group of friends still played Genshin, but they have a hard time with it, and I get it to an extent. Like, as a free to play, it feels like you're getting a lot of primos here, but like I feel like I can generally get like at least a soft pity a patch doing Woken and Battle Pass, and it's not too much. But the 3 people that I knew that played the game were all completely free to play. And, like, even this entire event, that's, like, 1 wish, 2-ish. Like, you get, like, 3-ish wishes here. And it's kind of spread apart. But I think that kind of just is the territory that comes with gacha games, unfortunately. Like, same thing with Arknights. I played Arknights free to play for a really, really long time. And nowadays, I do just spend, I just do the monthly pass as well. But until you have things set up where you can, like, get the, I think it's 1,800 a week from... Oh, what's it called? I can never remember. It's not contingency contract. Stuff like that. It's pretty rough. But, yeah, let's keep doing it. Just getting the Windtrace coin. So it looks like the max is 6,000. So we're halfway through the event. As always, I really like that they kind of change things so that you still have, like, a solid week of the event. They give you definitely more time on some of the bigger events. But the fact that they give you plenty of time to finish it off, it's nice so that if I had an event, like I was saying, where I wanted to say just, if this was a regular event, and I wanted to do it, say, this Saturday or Sunday, I'd have an entire week where everything was released. Alright then, fancy trying your hand at Windtrace? Yep. I do have to wonder, yeah, I was going to say, is it just a 1 in 4 chance every time you play of you getting the hunter, or is it skewed if you... Oh, it was red. We will not be doing that again, though I quite like transparency. What do we want to play? I do find it funny that they have to specifically say you can't use the sprint ability, because they know it would be, it'd be abused pretty hard. Like, there's no way. We got this map again, too. I have to wonder if, like, we're not playing with people that... Because, like, there's a chance people are just, with the check selection thing, I would assume if anyone has one, say, unchecked, that map won't show up. And I wouldn't be surprised if people just completely uncheck the ones that were, like, older maps. Because this is a map that I'm fairly certain didn't exist before. Anyway, we're going to go up to the really obvious spot. And then if they come to find us, we're just going to, you know... invis and hopefully not get caught. Because I do feel like this person doesn't have this waypoint unlocked. Wait a second. That's the nice thing about events like this, though, is if an event takes place in, like, Sumeru or Inazuma, it could be harder for a new player to access it, whereas Windtrace, it does show up in Mondstadt. Hey, stop. I don't know if they can hear that, but that's really loud. But I really like Hu Tao. I thought about other things I could do to stream on Genshin aside from, like, just, like, Argon quests and events. Part of the issue is that I just don't find different things interesting. I really don't enjoy streaming Spiral Abyss. But that might be because, well, there's people that are like really talented at the game and they can get really like crazy builds, or they do like solo runs. Most of the time, I just force the same couple of teams, if I'm being completely honest. I usually run like a Raiden Eula comp, and then I run a Hu Tao Zhongli comp. And it usually works pretty well. Like the Raiden Eula comp, because Zhongli, you can't have one in both teams. Oh. Oh my gosh. That's not what I meant to push. But like the Raiden Eula comp, I'll run Kokomian just so I have some sort of sustain. And then the Hu Tao Zhongli comp, I will... Uh-oh. I can't see anything from here. Looks like he's getting it. Oh, sometimes the camera... Ew. But like I'll run like just a random sub DPS in the Raiden Eula comp, and then on Hu Tao Zhongli I'll usually run Kazuha and... Stop. Hu Tao. Does he know I'm here? Did he notice? Sorry, and then I'll run Yelan and Kazuha on the Hu Tao Zhongli comp. Usually runs pretty well. And then if I have like this reset, you had to have a Geo character, I just ran like Ningguang. It's pretty flexible. I can't see anything, so I'm just going to trust. Because the favor's out, so it'll probably be fine. He's pretty close to me. I feel like I'm so confused if the I'm curious if like they can hear the pet, or they can hear, say, Hu Tao singing the Hilichurl song, because that would be a really great way to give yourself away. In fact, oh, I can't do it while I'm in here. I can't. Oh, that's the Rosaria that he just chased. She must have pulled some sneaky move. I'm so sorry. Yeah, the way they made it sound, it almost felt like they were going to skew things more towards the Hunter than it was before. And like I was saying, we've not seen the Hunter win yet. Like I was saying, I wonder if they can see like the splashing water during when you're invisible and stuff. Stuff like that I just genuinely wonder, because you'd imagine if some random guy out here like me thought about it, someone else probably did. The downside is though, it's not like DBD where you could like loop the killer for fun. That definitely won't happen in this game mode because the killer has, or the hunter has so much more stamina than everyone else. Attacked a total of 2 rebels during the sensor aura. Okay. I mean, I will say if we keep getting that same map and we do get Hunter, it's going to be really easy to tell where at least one person is. Because in all honesty, someone's on the roof every single time. I actually am the Hunter this time, okay. It's this map. Yeah, these are the only 2 maps we've seen. I have to wonder. I wasn't a big fan of this. Imprisoning Curse. Yeah. Just to make sure we capture at least one person. Sure. I'll have to see how this goes. The voice chat. I do usually put my mod on the lower left here. I think it's a good position for it, but I didn't think about that. I just never use the chat. I don't play co-op very often in this game mode. Is that the... Huh. What a that's the most Ito thing I think I've ever seen. Do I... Oh, I can't see his pet. Do I let him live? I'm kind of tempted to. What a legend, anyway. Wonder how far he got. Did that net not go off? What? I didn't think. Oh, okay. Oh, hey, dude. Well, Alright, go on, buddy. I'll see you later. Oh my gosh. I don't even want to capture him. What a mad lad. That's so funny. I have no idea. I'm not gonna capture him. I'm gonna let this guy escape. I don't care if it results in a loss. This guy can have his win. Saffron. I have no idea where. Hey, don't take that Ito. It's gonna be really funny if it uses this on Ito. Oh my gosh. I don't care if I don't capture anyone this round. That's so funny. I need to stop double tapping that though. The charge comes back fast. I have no idea where these other people are. Can you go up here? Oh, maybe you can. Let me see. It's right on the edge of the zone. Oh, that's important to know. Never mind. It's so lovely out today. I actually do have no idea where the other two are, but that's so funny. I'm not using the net enough, probably, but... No, I actually have no idea. I'm so confused. I don't even care. I'm not even going to capture him. Where is he? Are they in the center? They could just be in the center. Huh. No, I'm genuinely confused. Anyway. Oh, apparently Nilo didn't use her disguise either. Dang, I just got bamboozled, I tell you what. Yeah, I never saw the Nilo. 150 coins. That's how you know I did great. Oh my gosh, that broke me. That actually broke me a little bit. Just seeing an Ito faceplant through the fog and then just come walking at me. And then the fact that it used the burst on him too. Yeah, I wonder. That was cheeky. I couldn't tell you. I was looking around for it because I assumed they were in the barrel or the boxes, but you would think I'd see like a bright. Is Nila's hair red? Yeah, it's reddish orange. It's so funny. Interactions like that though are so fun. It's the fact that it was an Ito too that really cracks me up. Ugh. Could have been any other character and I'm like, ah, yeah, we'll just capture him. It's the fact that it was an Ito specifically. Oh, you know what? They probably were using the concealing beacon now that I think about it. I didn't even think about that, but that would make a lot of sense too. I just have no idea where they could have been. I feel like I probably was just running in a big circle around the outside of the map, and they could have been somewhere in the center. But that's where I should have been making use of like my left click and stuff, because I got dumpstered that round. It's a Klee. Blind Yard, Scarecrows, and Windtrace. So most of the maps, it is still three objects. I guess it was just that the one map in Inazuma. I swear that wasn't there last time, but I don't remember exactly where the story and everything was when Windtrace last happened. Can I get on top of this building? Oh my gosh. I don't even know where to hide. Like, I feel like when I'm looking around, I'm like, I have no idea where to hide, and then I just use my invis. For some reason, I thought I switched to the other one. That's awkward. That's not the one I want, yeah. Would just be a jar in a corner. I wish you could zoom your... I get why it kind of backs you up against this. But I wish you could like zoom your map out, camera out for this mode specifically a little bit more. Oh, I just, made me laughing about that all week, I swear. Just the most nonchalant Ito. I really hope they don't come to this corner. I don't have invis for another while. Oh, well, there goes Albedo. No, I actually did watch that the other day before Windtrace was announced again. The one with Koi Dao and Zach Aguilar. Really funny guys. Like, some people are just really multi-talented. It's impressive. I don't think I could be a voice actor. I'm just waiting to see a Klee popper. Uh-oh. So my strategy there was to use my invis right as she popped over. Because she is right above me. Uh-oh. Somehow that isn't reaching me though. Oh no. I really hope that's the single target one and it gets the Chi-Chi. Because that reveals everyone. The Klee is right next to me. Uh-oh. No, 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 no. Oh, the way the objects move here too is so janky. I'm surprised she didn't actually peek her head over this little ledge here. But I think she was thinking because of where she used the net, it would have captured. That is interesting because it kind of makes me feel like the height on the net doesn't really work. But now she's in the other corner. Is she going to use her burst? Huh. To be fair, maybe I'm just impulsive. I was using the burst like every single time I had it on getting it, but unless she didn't get it and the Chi-Chi grabbed it before her. There's just a granny over there. Huh. Like, I just wonder though, can I like climb that tree and get on top of that building or something? Aw, why? I should have gone further down. Huh. That's awkward. Did she not see me? I would have dipped back down. I might have been fine in the corner.
Mora doesn't grow on trees.
Wait. Huh. Nah, everything's fine. She saw me at the end. Poor Klee. I was gonna say, I was like, oh, she doesn't have it. I thought maybe the Chi-Chi got it or something and she didn't use it. So I was like, I'll just peek my head here so I can actually see where the hunter is. And then you just see Ningguang's head just frozen above. I would say like the big difference I see in this mode versus like prop hunt though is definitely the spam ability. Because in prop hunt you can like, you know, well most of the modes I think you take damage if you shoot the wrong thing, so you actually have to be careful. Whereas in this mode you can just spam like the E and everything. Yeah, let's keep playing for. I think we hit coin cap for now. Yeah, we did, but honestly, I'm down to play this for like another little bit. It's a pretty fun game mode, honestly. Probably will be a pretty short stream today, though. Usually I like to sit down and stream for like, you know, 3-4 hours when I do anything, but like I said, I just have a hard time knowing exactly what I could stream for that long with Genshin. Let's do this. The problem I have with the concealing beacon too is obviously last time we tried it, we just got hit by the burst. But the thing is, I know it blinds them, but if they pop the beacon, they're gonna know you're right there. It's not a big AoE that you can stand in there. Yeah, Star Step I think is just, yeah, 30 seconds of increased movement speed. So I should have saved that when I grabbed it as the Rebel. I wonder if the Hunter can still catch you then, or if it just like matches you at speed with the Hunter. Because to be fair, I feel like it should be like if you sneak this away as the Hunter, I feel like you should be able to stay alive for a long, long time. I don't think it should be like a guaranteed escape, but it should be pretty solid. You going here? Oh. Another thing I'm thinking about doing with this is like sticking down the concealing beacon. Did I not switch to the? I'm an idiot. I thought I switched to the Yeah, that's not good. I thought I switched to the concealing beacon. Oops. That's like the third or fourth time I think I've done that though. Just use that at the start because I thought I switched. That's really awkward. And I'm still just wondering why everyone... Like, I was half health on Hu Tao, but like... Unless you're like a Hu Tao or a Zhao, I just am surprised when so many people show up into these co-op mods with like half their health missing. These emotes. Honestly though, the emotes in this game are pretty well done. Oh. Oh, unless you put down like a... Nope, I was wrong. I was like, wait a second. Maybe you have to just be disguised for that to work. Okay. Huh. It'd be so much different to when you're playing like this in voice chat. I remember playing DBD with friends in VC. Sometimes it's just the fun, makes it so much more fun too. Like the giggling when someone's just crouching right behind someone else. Oh, he's apparently above, so you'd think... Huh. Well, I wonder where the favor spawns. Oh, it's just me. Well, if he gets the favor, I lose. So... This might be the first time we see a Hunter win. I don't think I can stay hidden for a minute and a half and get the favor. Mostly because I don't know where it spawns. Where? Oh, is that him? Uh-oh. It's mine. Okay, where is he? He's about to drop on me from above, isn't he? Did he just... Up! I used it and immediately... Yeah. Lightspeed tackle. Yeah, I used it and I saw him jump down. I was like, ah, that's not good. That's the first time we saw a... I did deploy illusory beacons, apparently. I'm confused. I thought I was going to run away much faster than that. Huh. Anyway, let's keep going. I'd like to try and get a win on Hunter, but I don't know if it'll happen. Mostly because I'm... Oh, wait. Oh, what? Was I still in the... Was I still in co-op mode? That looked weird for a second. Huh. Oh, there we go, yeah. I wonder if that was because, like it gives you 1P, 2P, 3P, 4P. I wonder if that was because I was one player, player one for that particular world. And so if you're not like the last one to leave, it's a little weird sometimes. I feel like we've gotten Hunter like a good number of times though. I mean, I'll take it. So do we want to still run this one? I kind of like that one, the idea of that one. You got the net, shows the directions for other rebels. I had a hard time with that. Scout the fixed area, you're notified. I kind of like Sensor Aura. I remember that's what I used last time, but we'll try it. I feel like the net is what we're seeing every hunter use though, and I feel like the net's probably what you should use, to be completely honest. But I'm curious how big of an area it is.
Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever.
Mm-hmm. A Lumine, a Yoimiya, and an Albedo. It's kind of funny just seeing like the Electro-Oculuses running around here. I still haven't gone and collected all the ones. If you get me, I will cut you up and go. Okay. Jeez. Is this about to be someone who's just going to be standing right in front of me? Jeez. Huh, okay. That's about the same range as the capture radius. Alright, well, first things first. Oh. I was gonna say, can you imagine if that was the limit? I didn't even see the Yoimiya there, but... Oh, she left. There's someone around here. I'm not sure where, though. Count your limbs, what? Oh. Hi, Albedo. What? The heck? Oh, this guy is lagging really hard, isn't he? There we go. Oh, okay. Well, that was anticlimactic. Is this a latency thing? What? I'm confused. Because I was standing right next to him there. That was violent. She probably used invase. But, huh. So that was about to be a really fast match. What we'll probably do is just wait for the favor. I mean, that gives us like 40 seconds 1v1. Unless, of course, she beats us to it, which would be pretty awkward. Oh my gosh! she said, I hope your sister dies again, Raiden Shogun. Jeez. I actually really liked Makoto. I think it's, for me, it was kind of a similar thing to like, actually Shinobu and Kane from Demon Slayer. I really liked Kane. I hated. Hello. Now that you said that. That was funny. I think they were just role-playing. That's really funny. I do think that's probably just latency, but I was about to say, that would have been a really fast round. Oh, that was really funny, though. I hope your sister dies again, Raiden Shogun. Like, jeez. But I'll take it. I didn't think we were going to get a win on Hunter. It was only... Was that the second or third try we did it? That was also the first time I've seen someone just straight up leave, though. I think they did a really good job of making sure that there was more that you could do when you, like, weren't in... Like, when you've already been captured. With the whole, like, decoy thing. But, maybe not for them. we get... Oh. It always confuses me for a second when you load in on the red screen. I'm like, do we get Hunter again? Because like I was saying, you'd think it'd just be 1 out of every 4 times or so, but... We've definitely had it more than that. Anyway, I wanted to try... Oh, that's why I keep trying to do it after you've already readied up. Because I've wanted to mess around a little bit more with that concealing beacon. What are the... Scarecrow? Oh, perfect. You can just change the color of the scarecrow. Do we dare try and be just a... Is this a tree? I can't even see it. This feels like a terrible idea. I keep getting this map. Yeah, we've had... This is the first time we've gotten this map. We got the one we were last on so many times. And then we got the one in... Oh, what's it called? It's that area in, like, the middle of Sumeru. The first part of Sumeru. It's not that easy to hide them. I'm going to sit right here. And I'm going to see how this goes. Because I feel like... It's gonna go really poorly, but I'm kind of curious. I still can't just get over the Ito from that game as Hunter where... Oh, hey, dude. Oh, my... What? What? Hold on. What? I think that the capture on this is a little bit buggy, because I feel like... Oh. I'm so confused. Oh. I mean, we saw it was a little buggy last round when I was standing right next to the Lumine, and it wasn't capturing much. Oh, I can't believe it. Oh, jeez. That's really funny. Because the thing is, like, at that point, until he gets the favor, like, I wouldn't come back to this area, because I would assume that tree was supposed to be there. But... Oh my gosh. That's really funny. I think the favor drops... I wasn't really paying attention. I'm pretty sure it drops around 130. But, I don't know where it drops on this map. That said, the maps aren't, like, super, super big. I kind of want to get the map with the waterfall from last time. I remember that one being really fun. What are the chances that I could... I think what we do is we just let the hunter get it here, and we pray that it's a single target one and goes on the D-Luke. I won't hold my breath, though, because the last, like, 3 times the hunter's had the one that turns you into big ice cube, it's been used on me in really awkward spots. Oh, jeez. Ah! Oh, okay, no, it's just the full-on insight one. Does my invis still work? Okay, so he's this way. Uh-oh. Why did I hop down here? Okay, so it looks like the invis does kind of work, but not really. Yeah, not really. Oh, gosh. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh, my... Why are they... Well, I guess this is what we're doing now. I won't have my invis again until the end of the round, so... Uh-oh. Yeah, what you can transform into, though, if it's just the 2 different colored scarecrows and then the tree, that feels a bit odd, but hopefully they don't just run down here and start spamming E. Otherwise, you're about to see a scarecrow running for their life. I think I still can't believe that Tainari ran right next to me while I was just a giant tree. I was a giant tree. He used the capture right next to me and it somehow just didn't capture me. That's really weird. That's really funny. I wonder if they noticed. They had that question mark in the chat. I wonder if they noticed that there was just a giant tree no longer on that hill. Oh my gosh, that's wild. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this game mode though. I do think this is one of like the most fun, just silly game modes that they've added. Because there's events like the what was it, like, I think it was called like Kyokun and Iki, stuff like that, that they made like pretty. Oh no, not this map. I wanted the Dawn Winery. I did not want to play the Dawn Winery as the hunter. Oh, I have really bad memories of being the hunter on this map from last time. You can just hide as a little tiny lantern in the middle of nowhere and I'm never gonna find him. Uh-oh. Luckily again though, as long as we get the favor, that's usually a pretty guaranteed capture, it feels like. But I wonder if you could still get on top of the winery too. I remember that was a strategy people used to do. I think there was even a glitch on the first round of this event where you could like glitch yourself inside the building and you couldn't get captured. But huh. So we're looking for a Diona, a Hazo, and a Lumine. I've been trying to build Lumine alongside like my Nahida. I've been farming, like I would say about almost half my resin since... Oh, I can pick that up, go figure. About half my resin since Sumeru dropped has been spent on that domain, and I still don't have a good Dendro damage goblet. It's actually pretty depressing. Okay, I feel like I think I just saw someone up there. No, that's just... Well, I'm gonna climb up there anyways, though. If I can. I don't remember... Uh-oh. I might just be wasting my time if you can't get up here. Be fine. Stop climbing things. But yeah, this is gonna be a nightmare. This map is rough. Are they actually? Huh. I'm legitimately lost. I feel like I'm just running in circles, but I'm not getting the exclamation point or anything at all. It'd be really funny if they're all just sitting together on like seriously though, how do you get on? Oh, sorry. Just nudge the NPCs friendly out of the way. Uh-oh, wait, no, I need that. If I'm still gonna try and get up on that on the roof there. Surely you can still do it, right? There's a crystal flying. If nothing else, we're getting some crystal cores. Where are they? Are they not on the roof? I'm so confused. Well, that's where one of them is. Yep, hiding in the middle of the... Yeah, that particular burst is rough for whoever it just happens to target. Yeah, this particular map. I wonder if you can still like get the maps on like day and night time too. And, like get a lit lantern and everything. Oh, no, that was a bait. I was like, why is there a lantern sitting right in the middle of the field there? So the problem with that too is I don't know if that's one of the ones laid by the guy who was already caught, or if that was like one of the baits. The Raiden Shogun sitting in the corner, you know. That's about where we're at right now. I have no idea. I have a feeling they're all just sitting in like by the fences somewhere. Did they shorten this map? I feel like you used to be able to go further down. Huh. Yeah, I feel like you used to be able to go further down. Oh, there was someone here. I'm stuck on the Hazel. Oh. Wait, what? That was funny. I wouldn't have captured the third guy, but I got stuck there at this end there. That was weird. Caught a rebel who was using transparency. Must have been the Hazo. Huh. Oh, jeez. It kind of makes sense, though. That map, if they did kind of shorten it, I'd have to look it up from, like, the first event. But if they did shorten how big that map was brutal. Everyone just, like, hide as the little lanterns and just sit in the middle of all the gates and the bushes, and you couldn't find them. It was rough. Let's keep going. Yeah, it looks like the event fully unlocks as far as like getting all the rewards, I think in like 2 or 3 days, I want to say. Usually it's like less than half the time that the actual event's out, and I think it was saying the event's out for another 10 days. But let's actually try this. The last time I tried this one, it just didn't feel very good, but I don't think I was using it correctly. Because I think this is the way that you get to sneakily... Oh, I forgot to change my character. How you sneakily get away with just sitting as a human. In fact, one thing I wanted to try... And I feel like if they figure out where I'm at, I'm just going to get caught immediately. Is try and get up on one of these ledges and then use the transparency beacon. Because we are playing a bright purple character, you know? What's nice about this one is I can just kind of sit on the edge here because they're only going to be able to see the... Oh. Oh, no, we're good. I was about to say they can only see the actual one there. But yeah, what happened last time we used this one was they just used the burst and it targeted me. And so it didn't matter. Alright, it's a Hu Tao. She's somewhere this way. I do wonder how far up there you can get. Is that just the Venti? That's not the hunter. Yeah, that's not the hunter. That's just the Venti running around. Uh-oh. Oh, we're good. I gotta say, I really like Hu Tao's running animation, where she turns into like a little spirit for a second. Hu Tao's one of my favorite characters. I just don't use her in the overworld as much as like Raiden Eula. Because I don't like setting every piece of grass on fire. Just makes things kind of obnoxious. But I've been experimenting with more teams, because I do tend to use the same 2 specific teams, especially for Spiral Abyss, like, and almost nothing else. But I think Nahida, with like the Quick and Aggravate team, is actually really, really fun. There's no way we're getting to that. I feel like that's one part where the Invis perk really, really shines, is being able to get over there too. Up. Hey, it didn't imprison me. Sick. I think that's actually the first time that someone's used that one and it hasn't gone for me. Oh, that poor fellow. Where did the Venti go? The Venti ran over somewhere here, not disguised. This thing is too... I think from below there, she can't even see the decoy box. I have to wonder when we are on this map if this is where someone was hiding. Because there's a Nilo who hid without disguising on the round that we just got dumpstered as a hunter. Granted, that was also the round that there was an Ito running around, and I just let him go because it was an Ito. He literally just walked through this middle path here, and I was like, yeah, I'm not catching him. It's the most Ito thing I've ever seen. But then it used the, just the beacon to show where someone is on the Ito. That was the worst part. I was like, I'll let the Ito go, but I'll capture the other 2. And I just see the bright pillar of light go straight over his head as he's just walking through the middle of the road. It's so funny. But has she realized that you can get up here? It took me a while. I didn't realize until like the last 30 seconds when we were hunter on this map that you could. Oh, well. If she turns around... Oh. Yeah, I was gonna say, even if she can't see us, she can see this box right here next to us. But I'll take it, because that means I think we're good on this round. But it's one of those things, too, I swear, you'd play this mode with, like, friends, because I did the first time around, and you just kick yourself. Remember I had a friend who hit as, like, a scarecrow right in front of the spawn? But I swear it looked so natural that I just stared at it, didn't even question it, and just left. Ugh, so funny. I don't know how how you change back to a human, actually. Oh. He didn't use disguise. I think that was the Venti. Where did he go? Yeah, that was probably Venti. Where did he go? I saw him just disappear after she chased him for a second. I have no idea where that guy went. That's that's really funny. One of those things too, like, Venti is not an obscure looking character. He's wearing a bright green bard outfit, like. He's funny. I wanted to actually double check though, because I feel like we've seen such a small pool of the maps that you can actually get. Yeah, there's what, 1, 2, 3, there's 12 maps. We've gotten this one a bunch of times. We've gotten this a few times. We've gotten Windmill once. But yeah, we haven't seen... We've seen this once, we've seen this one. We haven't seen a good number of these maps. Like, I'm actually curious how it'd be to play some of these Sumeru-based ones. But I think change maps, like, we could alter it so that it kind of forces... Because you would imagine most people probably do just leave every map up. But maybe we'll take off, like, Pearl of Songo, because we've seen it so many times. And we'll take off this one, because we've seen it a few times. See how that does it. Because I do want to see all the new maps. Is that Ether's name Interstax? Even in Genshin you can't escape taxes. Oh my gosh. It's my nightmare walking. Who else have we played? I actually really like Jean. I know the meme isn't always has been losing your 50-50 to Chi-Chi. I do actually lose my 50-50 to Jean more than anyone else. I think the highest I have on any other pity characters, I have C2 Kuching. I have Caesar on most of them. I want to say I have C1 D-Luke, but I actually do have C4 Jean. But I really like Jean. I used her for a long time, because my earliest 5 stars were a Kuching, the Shogun, and Jean, because I didn't actually roll on any limited banners until I'd been playing the game free-to-play for like 4 months. I'm not free-to-play obviously anymore, by a long shot, but when I start up a new game like this, or like Arknights or something, I usually play free-to-play for like a month or so, until I really decide if I'll play the game. Oh, it's this map. This was actually the first map I ever played, and I remember specifically because I was having those connection issues. And I loaded in, and I was already caught. Have mercy on me. I really want to just kind of like... I'm curious if I just go hide on the side of this cliff. They'll see me. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Hold on, hold on. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, that's not good. Okay, no, I was about to say, well, I'm stuck. Oh. Oh. Oh, never mind. That was almost really, really awkward. Someone's already been caught. I want to see if I can you place down the beacon before you've been... Okay, you can. That is a really, really obvious beacon, though. Huh. I don't think I could have put that in... Is the hunter that Ito? Yeah. Oh, the other two have already been caught. This is going to be a really short round. Uh-oh. I still don't know if he comes up here and uses E on both of us at the same time. It does just... I'm fine, right? It takes the decoy and then... Huh. Wait, is he beneath me? I still can't get over the fact that this Ether's name is Interstax. I think I have to get that, don't I? Oh no. Oh, this is bad. Oh gosh. Maybe I didn't need to use that immediately. I panicked. Petite. Whoo! Oh, we're so dead. Listen, Ito. Wait, what? Did you not see me? a little confused as to what just happened. I think our fast movement speed's about to run out. And we don't have our invis thing again, so, maybe we just hope that he doesn't see us? He's above us in this way. Oh. Huh. I feel like we shouldn't have gotten away with that, but, oh, well, maybe we just jinxed it.
We have work to do.
Stop, Gene. The only work we have to do here is not get caught. Oh. I did. Wait, what? Am I not? Okay. Alright, so listen. It does! Okay, that's really awkward. So I thought if you had the invis beacon, because it says if it was caught, it, like, kicks the dirt up in their face. They place so many illusory beacons. So I thought it would do that and I'd be fine. It definitely does not. That's awkward. I'm surprised we saw it, lasted that long. Hey, Yoko, how's it going? I'm just playing some Windtrace. I really enjoy this game mode. I think it's one of the better events they've done. Just kind of seeing what we can get up to in this game mode. You can get away with some really dumb things. I still just, every time I get faked out, I'm like, oh, am I the hunter? What map is this? Oh, this is one of the maps we haven't done yet. I'm good. I'm good. You have a good holiday? Spend some time with the family, and then thankfully I have the day off from work, so I figured I'd do a little bit of streaming today. I usually just stream on the weekends, but not too bad. The large tank, is that what that is? Wooden crate. I really want to see though if I can get away with not disguising. What's your favorite character in Genshin Impact? It's probably Miko. Well, I think in terms of like character, in terms of actually playing, I usually play Raiden Shogun, just because I think she works in almost every team. But in terms of like personality, it's probably Miko. How about you? An interesting map. Especially since that one time that we just stood as a tree right next to the Tainari and it didn't capture us, I really wonder what you can get away with. Hunter spawns over there. Hunter's a wanderer. Wander is a really fun character, I will say, though. I don't have him, because I was only going to do one pity on him because I really want Dea. But I think they did a really good job. It was kind of cool seeing the actual, like, Trounce domain, too. It almost feels like it was designed for... Wait a minute. Oh, okay, you're good. But it feels like they designed that Trounce domain for Wander with the way that first phase works. But I actually really like it. I might roll for him again on the rerun. Because I'm trying to get my C2 for Raiden and then Dea, and I have right around just under 3 soft pities. So, we'll see. But I think Dea's not coming for another, like, patch and a half. I really like the design of the Sumeru Rainforest, though, I gotta say. I think they did a really good job. I know people were really frustrated at first with the design of the characters themselves, but in terms of the actual, like, desert and rainforest divide, I think it was really good. And the way that they kind of depicted it, like, with Candace's part in the Archon quest kind of showing the difference between the two. I really liked it, but... I'm not usually also the first person to really critique stuff like that. It doesn't usually bother me a whole lot. What are the chances that he comes over here and just notices one of these two barrels disappearing? Because if he walks this to this edge of the roof, we're getting out of here. Never mind, we're good. The one nerve-wracking thing, though, is it feels like most of the time, like, I think the only people who have taken the favor as the hider so far in our games have actually been us. You never know which one they have. Because either it's going to reveal everyone for 20 seconds, or it's just going to give the middle finger right there to one person. That's where the favor is. Oh, nope, we can't get rid of that. It's about to run out there and take it. Ah! Well, I think the plan is to wait up here until oh, Kazuo is right there too. Wait until Scaramouche comes for us, and then we'll... I think the invis doesn't still show us during the middle things. So we'll probably just move. That or... Huh. Yeah, that's the one that I would really think would be probably the best of all of them. But then when I've used it, it hasn't felt super, super great. Did he not know? Oh. Huh. We are perfectly camouflaged, apparently. Honestly, though, you really underestimate it when you're the rebel, how easy it is to miss things like that. Especially me in particular. I've always been the type of person that could stare right at something super obvious and miss it. I do think that paw print means he has the one that I was using earlier. That gives you like an exclamation point if someone's in the area. So he knows I'm probably right above him. Anyway, it was a little bit too close. But yeah, the actual capture though, I don't know if it's like a connection thing, because I have a pretty good connection. It's not the best, but with where I live, kind of hard to get lower than like 60, 70 ping on anything. I get like 35 to 40 in a few games, but for the most part, it's usually around 60, like at best. So, I wonder if it could be connection or something else. Let's play some more. I don't know how much longer we'll go, though. Obviously, we're not really... Oh, a player rejected the invitation. We're not going for like, we're not getting any more of the coins or anything, but I just really enjoy this game mode. It's one of the few modes, like the roguelike one, that I really will just continue to play once you've gotten all the rewards. Like, just me and roguelikes, I don't know what it is. Same thing with IS-2 and Arknights. I think I mentioned that earlier. I play IS-2 all the time, even though I have pretty much everything. I just really enjoy it. Let's play Ganyu. Who would run away from Ganyu? Ganyu's a sweetheart. Ganyu's another character I want to play more in the Spiral Abyss, but I'd need to build another shielder. Because my strongest team, far and away, I would say for Spiral Abyss, is my Hu Tao Zhongli team. I've thought about building Xingqiu, because I've heard Xingqiu versus Yelan, it's a bit dependent on, like, what you're using for. I think I've heard Xingqiu is supposed to be better for a single target, and I do have him C6. Whereas Yelan, I think, is better. Like, I really like using Yelan with Kazuha, just sucking everyone up, hitting with the entire burst, then running Kazuha's burst, and then just having Hu Tao rip through everything. Works really well for crowd control. But the problem is, like, I just don't think, like, Hu Tao, Ganyu, and I don't have Xiao, but I've heard Xiao as well, are all characters that really need Zhongli. But I do have, like, I have her normal attack crown, and I think her skills are 8-8 after that. Her artifacts aren't good, but for me, artifacts usually just come down to finding something good enough. He's honestly not the best. Like, I've been trying to improve my Eula's. My Eula's on, I think, 2-piece Gladiators, 2-piece Pale Flame, and I've been trying to switch her fully over to Pale Flame for a long time, and I just can't seem to get it done. I kind of like this map, though. It's kind of vertical. I like Aya. That not... What? Oh, okay, I was like, what? What? It feels like when you're right next to someone, you need a couple charges of the hunter thing. What's nice about this, this particular left click is it feels like it kind of gets him no matter for height.
Next on the agenda.
Wait. Oh, okay. I was like, that box doesn't look natural. Yeah, even before the cooldowns are super, super short, it feels like you can really spam them. This person's probably above me, I would say. Can I climb up here? I think I'll hit that pole. That's gonna be obnoxious. Because I think by the time I get up there, they'll probably be gone. Okay, we're good. I was about to say, that's gotta be the decoy. Oh, you gotta go for the favor. Even if we don't use it immediately, we can't let someone else have it. I still want to go back over and check up there. I don't know if it was the same person that just dropped the decoy down here, but before we use that... Man, if only you had stamina consumption like this in the base game, huh? I'm back, but I gotta go. Oh, you're good. Thanks for stopping by, Yoko. Hope you have a good one. Where are they? I'm confused. The same person is right around here still, but... Did they somehow get, like... Alright, we'll just use the burst. Wait, what? I don't even see, like, the beacon that they're, here. I'm so confused. What? I wonder if they, like... Because what I was thinking at first was maybe they somehow got in, like, those rafters, but... That doesn't seem to be the case. Oh, are they in the house? Oh, one of them left. Oh, the person that we had marked left. Oh, I have no idea where the Nahida is. Huh.
Next on the agenda.
I think the Nahida's got me. Huh. I feel like I didn't even really check this side of the map, though. I wouldn't be surprised if she was just sitting somewhere over here. Dang. Oh, I hear someone. I swear I just heard someone for a second there. I have no idea where that Nahida was. When despite being captured by the... Oh, this was the guy that left. Wait, no, it wasn't. That was the person that I was marking. Where were they? I'm so confused. I'm lost. We've only won once as Hunter out of, like, I think 4 or 5 tries now. Oh, we have to make sure, yeah. Yeah, when you're the first player here, I think you have to wait to make sure everybody leaves, because if you insta-queue up, it says do a co-op one. But I would assume that's how you queue up as a group of 4. I'll have to see if I can get some friends to re-download Genshin just to play this mode, honestly. I haven't streamed a whole lot of stuff. I tried streaming Terraria once with my group of friends, and one of them immediately joined the Discord and said something, shall we say that is against TOS. I was streaming on Twitch at the time, before I switched to YouTube, and I was like, ah! And that stream ended immediately, and that VOD went down also immediately. Especially Shinobu. I actually really like Shinobu. There's so many characters that I just really like. I would say out of the playable cast, the only character that I really, really actively have a hard time with, and even he's had some good redemption, but Tartaglia, partially because he's the only character that I've actually lost my pity to on accident, because I always have to go to soft pity. I usually don't get early 5 stars, and I usually don't win 50-50. So I don't have to worry about accidentally getting 5 stars I don't want. But, I don't know, it's just the fact that, like, the dude almost murdered everyone in Liyue Harbor. Oh, we haven't got this map yet. The dude almost murdered everyone in Liyue Harbor, then just walked off and was like, yeah, it's fine, we're best buds now. Tried to murder us. And I'm worried, too, because, like, it'll depend on how they handle the other Harbingers. Because design-wise, I actually really like Arlecchino and Capitano. And the way they presented Capitano at first made it seem like Capitano might be a pretty likable character. But then, I forgot I don't. Oh, I've done this so many times. I forgot I didn't grab the perk that looks actually kind of natural, I'd say. I keep forgetting, because I keep thinking either I switched over to the perk that puts down the little decoy that makes you invisible when you're next to it, or I just forget like that time and I just click it, and it's like a minute-long cooldown. But I kind of feel like just committing to this spot unless I... Because if they come running around either of these corners, I'm probably going to get caught regardless. Just interesting to see, because, again, it's so cool to me that they make events like this, especially those cooperative ones, when they're available in Mondstadt, because then you get people that, like, haven't been to these domains. I still haven't unlocked the new artifact domain, though, because I don't think I have a character that'll use it. But it's cool that they make it available, because you notice, like, they haven't gone out and gotten this domain, they haven't gotten, like, this Electroculus, which is, it's cool because it also shows that the community's still growing. Oh, hey. Anyway. But I really like that it kind of shows that the community is still expanding, they're still reaching out to new players, because that's what keeps games like this alive, and I want to see Genshin thrive. I do. I enjoy this game. I'd love to be able to go not only to, like, Conria... Well, obviously the main, like, nations, like Conria and all the other places. But, yeah, we're in another spot where I think we'll be okay as long as we don't get revealed by the burst. Like I was saying, we haven't really had anyone else go for it. Well, I guess the very first time we got it, the Ayata was right there too, but we got to it first. Oh. I don't have Invis. If I was gonna go for it, I probably needed to go immediately, huh? This feels like a terrible idea. Oh, this was a terrible idea. Hey, dude. Did you not... No way. No way! I think they came... Uh-oh. So I think what happened is she went from a different angle. I didn't know. Oh, this poor dude. I mean, I'm certain I've done the same thing multiple times. I climbed I think what happened is he came from those stairs, so he might not have seen me, Oh. But, just... Because he came up from the direction he was there, he wouldn't have seen me climb up. But the fact that I just hopped at that ledge right there... Oh. Uh-oh. Toad says I gave up. Aw, poor dude. He says his Wi-Fi's dying. He did skip around for a second there. My keyboard also hates me. Oh no. Oh, I'm so sorry, buddy. That just makes me really sad.
If the Arataki gang stirs up any trouble, I'll drag every last one of them back to apologize.
But yeah, like I was saying, the first time this event came around, I had a really, really hard time with getting it to load for some reason. Like, I had good ping to the server and I was able to stream on my previous Wi-Fi easily. But I would load into like every match really late, and so sometimes I would get lucky. But I ended up just doing most of the event on my phone. It made me really sad actually, because it does feel so much better to play modes like this that require pretty good movement on your PC. I don't know if it's crossplay either. I would imagine it probably is, because I can't see a reason why they would only match like, aside from maybe the PS4 players. I know that's like a weird thing, because they've had some specific stuff like Aloy being only on PS4 for a while. But aside from that, I don't know if I don't know if there's any kind of restriction there. But you would think like PC and mobile, there wouldn't be anything stopping you from like playing with each other. I just don't play co-op enough to really know. But if we really do want to get away with, I've just been picking like my favorite characters. Speaking of which, I really like Yoimiya, to play as. But if we really wanted to do like a really cheeky, like, just stay as the human character the entire time, you'd probably do like Chi-Chi or Sayu even. Sayu kind of blends in pretty well. It's Tartaglia. I did find it really kind of funny, though, that Yoimiya got along with Tartaglia and Inazuma. They just randomly showed up and were talking. It makes sense on one end, because, like, they both do really well with kids. And Tartaglia isn't, like, outwardly, I would say, hostile if he doesn't have a reason to fight someone. And lore-wise, Yoimiya, despite being a 5-star, isn't, like, a combative person. She has a pyro vision, but she is just a firework maker. But it still was just one of those things that was a little surprising to me. But they do a good job with, like, Tartaglia having a redemption arc. And I really do think they did a great job with giving Scaramouche his, like, ability to have some redemption. Because I had a really hard time with the character. I know I've talked about this several times before on stream. But I do personally really buy into the theory that the Harbingers will not all be playable. And then the ones that will probably be the ones that either ally themselves with us temporarily, have a reason to betray the Fatui, or if we ally ourselves with the Fatui at some point. Because again, you'd assume the Tsaritsa will be playable at some point, and that's theoretically a line of reasoning for any of the Harbingers to go with us, but I had such a hard time seeing how, like, Signora or Wander or whatever potentially be with us. You know, and obviously it didn't happen with Signora. It's cool to see that they did still have her VA around, because there was that scene with her voice actor in the Wander interlude. But even so, like, I really didn't see what happened. And he's still somewhat hostile, is the funny thing, but even as someone who really did not like Scaramouche as a character, but knew that he was going to be playable for a long time, I think they did do a very good job with giving, like, reasoning to why it happened. Because, again, I can't imagine a reason why Dottore would ever be playable with the way he acts. We just don't know enough about so many of them. I mean, that quick little flashback really did portray Piero in a really, really negative light. Like, he was complicit in a lot of the bad things that have happened. And who knows, though? Columbina, Pantalone, Pulcinella, a lot of those we haven't really seen a whole lot of. Arlecchino and Capitano, I do actually potentially see reasoning, because again, we know Capitano got along with, we know Capitano at least got along in some sense with Varga's expedition team, even if it was like an uneasy piece. That's not the one I was hoping it transformed to do first. But, you never know, you know? And then Arlecchino, it's the whole, like, even if it's only temporary, if she's willing to betray even the Tsaritsa, like Tartaglia says in his voice lines, you would think it's not that crazy that she might show up with us. Yeah, it's really interesting to see how this capture, like, works height-wise. Because I feel like that's what happened with that last round we were Hunter, where we really couldn't figure out what was going on. Is it really does feel like it just is really finicky, like you need to be right next to them, despite the way the area kind of looks. I think we can... Can you glide while you're as a prop? Will you just... Oh, a little bit too late. I was going to say, will he just see a floating basket come flying down? Lores, though, I could see Tartaglia playing, like, hide-and-seek with, like, Diona, Chi-Chi, and Yoimiya joining along. Just as, like, fun, coincidental things that I just find really wholesome. Ah! Hey, dude. Oh? Poor Chi-Chi. He just pops in and immediately catches her. The thing is, he's gonna have to climb up here, right? And then I'm going to invis and probably pull the exact same maneuver I did last time. Unless he might have been chasing the other person, in which case we're probably fine. I gotta know, can you glide? Oh! You can't glide as the object. Alright, we're just gonna... I wish I could zoom out and see what this looks like. It just transforms back into Yoimiya thing and she's doing push-ups. It's really funny. Oh, that's really funny. Jeez. That's why it's kind of fun. And I like that people, like, we haven't, the last few matches haven't been good examples, but I like that people use, like, the voice chat in, like, a fun way with, like, the emotes. Not, like, in a BM way. I think I've been playing too much, like, ARAM and League or something on my own time recently. Because I'm just used to people, like, every time I see something pop in chat, just be, like, really mean. And I'm like, I just, why? At the end of the day, we're all here to have fun, even if you're playing, like, a competitive game mode. Oh, we're the hunter. It's another Lumine. Are they going to say that if we... Just remember, I hope your sister dies again. I was like, oh my gosh. Let's see if we get dumpstered again. Like I said, on Hunter, we've won once out of like 6 times. Which, to be fair, does kind of line up with how many times we've seen the Hunter win. I think we've seen the Hunter win when we've been a Rebel like twice. And naturally, we played a lot more games of the Rebel. So they can be the bucket, the basin, vase, and stool. Okay. What we might do here in a bit is start turning off the maps that we've seen more than once too. I wonder, just with how fast the queue times is, I wonder if it just locks you from queuing with anyone who has like say if I only had one map in my potential options, would it just lock out me from matchmaking with anyone who has that one unselected? You would assume so because there's enough people that they could probably work it out that way, but I really don't know. I hope that for their team, the other Shogun isn't AFK. It's like a headcanon though, can you imagine? I know they technically like share the same body and whatnot nowadays, but like the headcanon that is the Shogun and then one of us is A. I actually really like A. I can really understand her point of view. Hilariously enough though, I know how accurate it is, you know? But there's that like Myers-Briggs test, and I'm an INTJ, and supposedly, I know at the very least they were saying INTJs would be Albedo and A. The Shogun is like something else entirely. But it was always interesting to me because I didn't really ever relate to Albedo. I like the character. I really like, I think Koi Dao is really funny. But, did I... Oh my gosh, really? Oh, that's unfortunate for them. Okay. Huh. I was just spamming. Anyway. What? Where is she? She's apparently not... Oh, she did move. Okay, I was like, she's not moving. Now it's just me and the other Shogun. I'm confused. Alright then. That was... I mean, I'll take it, but, like, what just happened? That was the fastest round we've seen. I mean, I accidentally caught the Yoimiya immediately because I was just spamming. I just happened to run by another person. None of them... I wonder if they were all using the invis, like, zone instead of the invisibility runaway, because, like... I feel like it's easier to stay stealth if you use the invis zone, but it's harder to, it's harder to run away if you are caught with that one. That is wild. I mean, I'll take another win. I was thinking we were going to go another few hunter rounds and just get dumpstered again, but we ended up just getting, like, an insta-win. That's crazy. Yeah, it's Sayu hunting us. I've thought about this, too. Like, who would be the scariest character to be hunting you down? As much as I like Yai Miko, I think that'd be horrifying. Any of the Archons would be scary. Like some of them I'd be like Ganyu fought in a war. Ganyu's obviously very, very powerful as an Adeptus, but if Ganyu was, like, hunting me, I'd be like, oh, I like Ganyu. We got this map. Let's see if we actually can win, because I really do think on the first version, this was, like, the worst map to get as a hunter. But... if they have really shortened it, because it used to encompass, like, I'm pretty certain a much wider area. I have to wonder. Because it really does to me feel like they shortened it. I love that you can go steal people's... Hey, I have no shame. Do you know how many of those you burn through on a regular day? It's a lot. Let's go to the obvious spot first, and then we have invis, so we can just run away if the Tartaglia comes for us up here. Because I would say this is a pretty obvious spot to be in. It's kind of funny that you can see it, because seriously, you can't see anything out of that when you're the hunter. Except for when people press their faces just straight into the fog. I'm actually really tempted to just be a Miko on the rooftop. Because it took me a while to figure out. I don't know if you could climb up from the other side. I was confused about that. Oh, he has the net. But, I don't know. I really like the hunter setup we've been running. I think, to me, it feels like the best one to use. But he is right there. I still wish there was a button. Aside from, like, obviously we know now if you... Did... Uh-oh. Oh, okay. And so obviously I know if you jump and glide now, it kicks you out of your disguise. And then, like, the hunter favors, I think, usually kick you out. But... Oh. That also works. Hello, Tartaglia. How are you? Oh! You're gonna have to get up here first, Tartaglia. Oh, this poor person. Ah!
No time to lose.
I didn't think he was... I didn't think he was all that close. That's really awkward. I wonder if the decoys you leave are just in, like, the, if they're just in the, oh, nope. I was gonna say, if they were in, like, the, prop that you were last, because it was the, lantern there. Could you imagine if I could pick up the favor as a ghost? And then just run faster as a ghost? just... just the fact that he fires the net, it pops me out of my disguise, and you just see a Miko staring down at him. I was like, oh. Oh, we got AI. And I really wish I knew where the other Scaramouche was. He could be anywhere, though. Oh! Well, go figure. Right after a few rounds where we talked about how rarely we see the hunters win, and then how much I feel like that map is good for the hiders, we just see a Tartaglia dumpster us. That was kind of my fault. I should have what I'd done. English. I should have moved further away to, like, the other side of the roof, and then I could have turned invisible and run away. But for the memes, like, come on. Just the fact that we just stood there for like a solid 5 seconds and stared at each other. Oh, it just makes me laugh. Those are the types of things that you can only get in, like, a co-op or a versus game mode. And only in certain communities, too. Like, I wouldn't even say the one Lumine was being, like, toxic. I think they're just being silly. But, what have we not played? Actually, you know what? I really like, design-wise, I really like Lumine. And, honestly, Dendro Traveler is really solid. I've been really appreciative of how they designed her. Because so much of the time, I feel like the Traveler just wasn't a good option. I used Animo Traveler for a long time at the start. Which I'd imagine a lot of people probably did. I never really used Geo Traveler, and then by the time Inazuma came out, because I was playing around the time... So I first started playing at, like, what was it? So I think I first started playing around the first Eula banner, and then the first time I rolled was the Raiden Shogun banner. Because, like I was saying, I played free-to-play for a long time. But... like, I was around when Liyue came out and everything, and... Like, by that point, when I had Keqing and Raiden Shogun as two of my first 3 5-stars, it kind of felt like a moot point to use Electro Traveler. I know it's viable, I just didn't. And then Geo Traveler, like, outside of certain puzzles. But Dendro Traveler is one of the first ones that, like, especially on the release of Sumeru, I think obviously Nahita's really good. But on the release of Sumeru, I really felt like Dendro Traveler was really, really good, because you'd run Dendro Traveler and Kale for Dendro application with all these new Dendro teams that were coming out. Because, I just didn't personally feel like Tainari was, like, the best at it. I still don't. He feels like he tried to occupy more the niche of, like, being a Dendro DPS, and it's kind of like being an Anemo DPS, and that, like, Zhao is really good at it. And so does Wander, it kind of feels like it, but I just like using, like, Anemo and Dendro as, like, a supportive element. Just the natural-looking pot sitting on top of the roof. Up. Uh-oh. Anyway. So he definitely did see us. I think he was trying to... Uh-oh. Oh, no. Ah, get off the wall. Oh. I was saying, like, I'd put down beacons to try and protect the other... Oh, that's where the other ghost is. We can't even see the other dead person. If we get this map again, I kind of want to, like, hide here, actually. Oh. Well, if you're anywhere near this favor, you're going to need it, buddy, because if it's a 1v1 and the hunter gets the favor, you are doomed. Oh, no. That's not good. I see the other ghost with that on, too. Up. Well, there he is. Run, Tartaglia, run! Oh, no. Well, then. 2 rebel matches in a row we've gotten just destroyed. Utter chaos. There's actually... I like the ending cards. Even though there's not, like, a whole lot of them. I think it's just fun seeing what they kind of give it to you for. Like, we've had the one where we got caught, or like I think the hunter got it for catching us while we were using the speed boost burst. Because I used it right as he jumped on top of me like a moron. This is really funny. Yeah, we'll see. I really hope we keep getting the winery though, but not as the hunter. It's like my favorite map to be the rebel one. Okay, so we're the hunter on... Oh, it's this map. This map looked kind of rough, actually, to be the hunter. I think the time we played this as a rebel, the hunter didn't catch anyone. What do we want to play as? Who would be scary to be hunted by, though, genuinely, like... I mean, honestly, probably the Shogun, yeah. Probably be pretty terrifying. I kind of want to try some of these other abilities too, but like this one just seems like a really good all-around if you can't find anyone. But I just think this particular left click feels super good. It's got a decent radius and it lets you know, like, despite height-wise, where it's just spamming E. We've seen, like, there's the round that we were on a tree. We were a tree on a hill, and the Tainari was pretty close to us, and it didn't get us, like... Whereas if he'd had this particular ability, it makes sense. The net's nice for range, but... I don't know. And again, I still just wonder, like... Everyone's missing health when I hop in. It makes sense when you're like a Hu Tao or a Zhao, but I'm just like, what did you do that you're sitting in Mondstadt missing half your health? Maybe it's just me, though. I usually heal, unless I'm playing Hu Tao. I usually either run around with like a Kokomi and heal myself, or... I go to the Statue of the Seven or use food. But I really doubt we'll see another round like the one we had last as Hunter. Like, we've won as Hunter, I think, twice out of like 6 times now. But that second win we won in less than a minute. It was actually really weird. So we were just spamming at the start and caught 2 people. Oh, come on. But the problem with this map is... Oh, I need to stop double tapping my skills. Oh my gosh. Might have to take the stairs in here. I'm trying to think of where people might be. Oh, there we go. Oh. Like, the problem with maps like this, though, is that could mean that they're... Oh. Is this where they were? Oh! Oh, okay. I was like, I didn't even see him. But yeah, this left click ability I feel like is a little weird with height. Same with the E though, it just feels like it's a little bit more in your favor. I wonder if someone's just like hiding in the corner over here. Okay, you have like unlimited stamina as the hunter. Like I still can't just like imagine just running around in the overworld, how much easier exploration would be if you had stamina like this. Where haven't we checked? There's always the chance that they were moving around while we were running around too. I wonder how far up on this hill you can get. Oh, you can get pretty far up here. We haven't really checked inside the buildings, but I want to hang out for a second because the favor's about to drop. I think, right? Should be about... Yeah, there it is. Let's just go ahead and use it because I really don't know where... Oh. That'll do it. I still just imagine when there's two here. Oh, come on. There we go. I still just imagine when there's two Shoguns in there. That one of you is A and one of you is... The heck? Oh. Oh, oops. That one of you is A though and one of you is the Shogun. I just think that'd be funny. Can you imagine how violent games would be? You're just running around. With how, like, strictly serious the Shogun is. And how just, like, I don't know, just, like, unaware of the world A tends to be. Alright, I think we need to take a quick run through the buildings. I have no idea where this wanderer is. Huh. Oh, could he be in this little... it doesn't seem like it. Dang. 2 isn't bad. Well, you basically get a guaranteed capture, I feel like, with the burst we're using, but... I still just... I don't know. Because I just kind of assume everyone's kind of sitting in that building, but he might have been just on the edge there. Dang. The hunters defeat last... Oh. I was gonna say, I really like those ending cards. So it's just creative stuff. Little things like that I really appreciate. Well, we've been playing for this for like 2 hours. I just lose myself in game modes like this. It's just so much fun. I'm actually really excited. I know I keep bringing it up, but I'm really excited for IS-3 and Arknights. I didn't actually get to play the original integrated strategies. I played the game when it came out. I just... At the time, I didn't even realize it was a thing. Because I was still very new to Arknights at the time. And to play integrated strategy, I feel like you need to have a pretty fleshed out roster. Because, like, you can borrow, like, a lot of times I'll borrow, like, a Passenger or Thorns. Because I have Thorns, I don't have Passenger, but it's not built. Like, you can do that. Oh, we got Windmill. But it doesn't feel like it's always, like, the best, you know? What's that we not played as? I actually really like Shenhe, too. Oh, one, like, train of thought, too. I have a hard time with this sometimes, but, like, I completely trailed off and forgot about the conversation we had earlier about, like, Myers-Briggs and stuff. But, like, a lot of people, there's, like, a site that I remember I just stumbled across where, like, because you can just take the Myers-Briggs test, and it'll give you, like, your 4-letter thing, like, introverted versus extroverted is I versus E. Then it's, like, intuition versus... I can't remember. I think it's sensory. Thinking versus... feeling, and then I think it's judging versus something else. I just think little tests like that are fun. I don't know how scientific or anything they are, but I've always thought they were pretty fun. But my thought on that was though, like the only 2 I can remember, I think there were a couple more, maybe like Sucrose, that were also INTJ, were actually A and Albedo, and I've never really like related personally to Albedo's character. But in all seriousness, and not in a flattering way, I guess, I could see with what happened to, like, A and everything if I was in a situation like that, which would obviously never happen, but that's the point of it being, like, a fantasy world. I could genuinely see myself reacting in the same way, completely closing myself off. If I was in a leadership position, which is not a good fit for me, just completely like locking everything down. Like I said, it's not in a flattering comparison, but it was just one of those things that I was like, interesting to see those connections. Like I've wondered, you know, if I still, like another thing, if I just still like those 3 or 4 friends that used to play Genshin still played the game, I'd be curious to ask them, you know, have you taken this test? What kind of characters are there? Oh, we caught the guy that was over there. This map does seem a little bit harder to hide on. It's always weird to me when you got a map that only has 2 potential, like, disguises. And then they're both big things. Or like the other one that had, you can either be a red-shirted scarecrow, a blue-shirted scarecrow, or a giant tree. Or your character. It's like, no matter what you do, you're gonna be pretty visible. Like, we got away with literally just being a giant tree on a hill, but I feel like most of the time that doesn't work, and that kind of just worked because the capture thing's a little wonky. But I do wish I knew, like, again, it's part of the fun and not really knowing where, like, the favor's gonna drop and everything. But if I knew exactly where the favor would drop too, that'd make life a lot easier for maps like this. I'm surprised too, we haven't seen the burst from a hunter in quite a few rounds now that turns you into a giant ice cube. Oh. That's not good. Because it does mean we probably have to go for the favor, like I was saying. But then that puts us in a really exposed spot, and then it usually comes down to us either using the burst to run away. Or, you know, hiding. Oh look, we can collect... I think you can just collect things because this counts as their world is super funny to me. Where does the favor drop? Kazuha is like right there, isn't he? Oh yeah. Uh-oh. If he uses that net, it's gonna dispel my disguise. Alright, where's that? I didn't mean to use that, but this is mine. Oh, we're so getting caught for that though. Hi, Kazuha. Yeah, maybe, you know, running through a big open field isn't the best way to go about running away from Kazuha. Granted, I didn't mean to climb on that. No way. Alright then, well I'm just gonna, like... Oh, I can see where their daily commission is too, that's interesting. Oh, we don't want to get caught climbing though. Alright, Kazuha. I don't think he saw us. It goes back to the whole, like, it's surprisingly easy to miss stuff like that. I'm so sorry, Kazuha. I want to do the strat that Koi did in their video where you just hide on the wind. Well, not really even hide. You just climb on like a mountain or a windmill and just stand there. Does... If he... Okay. Poor Kazuha. That was a really unlucky spawn on the burst for him though, because no matter which burst he had, that burst would have told him exactly where we were. And it spawned in a position where it was on top of the roof, and he was on the ground level, and I was able to just run at it. That's kind of the thrill of not knowing where it spawns. Now let's check the maps and see if there are any that we haven't actually played yet. It's kind of funny though. I guess I was about to say we haven't seen this map since you know what? Because we turned it off. So I know we've seen this map. Have we? We have seen this map actually. This one. Domain, city concealed. We have seen. I think this might be the only map that I don't know if we've seen actually. So I'm gonna keep on this one because I like it. And I want to see if it like actually extends your queue time. But I don't know if we've seen this one, and I want to play more in the winery because I really like that map. Of course, the danger is once we get Hunter, now we have a 1 in 2 chance of getting the map that I really don't want to be Hunter on, but sometimes that's the risk you have to take. And then once we play a couple more maps, like hopefully these two will probably switch back to playing on everyone. It's going to be karma though if it switches me to Hunter on the winery immediately. Oh, okay. But I wanted to make sure we at least tried every map. I want to do the exact same thing and see if it works. Do I think it's going to backfire? Yes. Hey, the Hunter's D-Luke on the winery. Go figure. Saying like, chat, D-Luke is hunting us at his winery? Who stole his wine? I'm gonna climb on the roof. I'm not even gonna disguise this time though. I really want to see if I can get away with just standing on top of the roof and how long. Do I think I'm going to get captured? Yeah. Yeah. Y'all better get off my property. Yeah, I was about to say to you, and I was like, who stole his wine? Are we just all gonna stand up here? Okay, if they're gonna stand up here too, maybe we shouldn't sabotage them. By just standing right on top as me. Layla's standing too. I hope we get to see a little bit more of Layla. She was actually really sweet in that event. Oh! She was actually really sweet, I was gonna say, in the event that we saw her with Miko. Uh-oh. Oh no. That didn't go well. You know, I did assume it was going to backfire. I just didn't think it was going to backfire that fast. OMG, you guys didn't even hide. Yeah. No. Did he find the Layla? Oh, he didn't find the Layla. I really wanted to be cheeky there. This is the map, though. I distinctly remember seeing a video. I don't think it was the voice actors of someone just sitting. Sorry, this poor Chongli. Someone literally just sat at this table. I mean, the Layla got away, but they just sat at this table and they got away with it because you just. I swear, you do anything like that in a game mode like this, but you do it with confidence and you look like you belong. Yeah. Hey, let's go steal some more crystal cores. I won't have to farm them later. What? Oh. Oh, he got the Zhongli. The poor person who actually hid. The other two of us just sat on the roof in human form. I should have hopped off the roof when I did. It surprised me a little bit. Oh, you better get that, Layla. If you don't get that, you are doomed. Oh, what a hero, he got it. That's the first time I think we've seen someone not us get it. Oh, I'm sorry, D-Luke. I wonder if he saw her go that way. But she's somewhere over here, right? The question is, too, if we do know where she is, you know, and we start dumping decoys over there, there's always the chance that it kind of lets him know that she's in that area, but from this point on, unless he runs over there and gets lucky, I think she's good. But seriously though, in a 1v1, I feel like you have to, as the rebel, get that. See if we can find her. I'd imagine she's probably sitting around as a lantern. That's kind of a... Oh, that's gotta be a... I wish you could choose which one you put down. Just imagine you run around and there's lanterns everywhere. Oh, he got her! Oh. That's unfortunate. Were we a helpful teammate that round? No. I'm gonna go with no. I really want to do that round though. It was just funny. Just the fact that Tartaglia that one round just looked up. You saw him run in Big Sur, look up, and you just see Miko standing on top of the roof, and you just see in chat, hi. Not as good as the legendary Ito from like our third or fourth match though. I will never forget that, man. Just presses his face right up into the barrier at the start, and then just runs around, just walks through the middle of the road, not a care in the world. It was so funny. Oh, hey, Ether has joined the world. Is he actually playing Ether? Oh. Oh, we're the hunter again. No! It backfired. We are playing the hunter on this map. Crud. Do we also play D-Luke? Do we get the D-Luke luck? We're gonna hunt people at the miner. We don't have the fancy skin. But as always, I mean, this time we won't spend a short eternity trying to figure out how to get on the roof, because now we know how to do it. Because the first time we saw this map, unfortunately, we were the hunter, and I couldn't remember how to get up there. Because I don't think you... It's those slight ledges. You run into that in Mondstadt a lot in general, actually. Where you just hit that top little ledge and you can't climb past it. This guy just materialized out of thin air. And now he's... Oh, that's interesting. Are the NPCs also blocked by this? Alright, so I think this way is the building. What? Take it! I am not in that. Who is up here? Someone is up here. I have to respect the meme. Where did they go? I'm not even... If he stays there the entire round, he gets to live. Because they were all over by the building. But, now, what'll really ruin it for him is they just... If they all go stand next to him. Huh. I have no idea where they went. Oh, please tell me that didn't fall on top of the building. Okay, I was gonna say I'm not getting that if it did. Did it? This guy's just... I can't... The other guy knows I'm not gonna capture him, so he's just gonna sit there. Oh, unless that was a decoy. I can't even. That's so funny. That's the second time it's happened, though. I wonder if it marks, like, the person closest to you, or... Because that happened the other time. Like, if someone does something like that, I have to respect it. You know? Especially now that we don't actually need the points. But... I can't believe it. That's the second time someone's done that, and I'm just gonna let them live, and it just straight up marks them. I can't betray him. The meme is the meme is too strong. I can't do it. It's so funny. I think that other person was a little bit salty. I feel a little bad about that, but like, come on, man. I can't betray that. Especially since we don't need the coins. Interesting enough, it's just giving the stone winery. So let's mark out that last map that I'm pretty sure we didn't see, and then we'll play a few more with every map up and just see what it gives us. Because I was thinking this might get a little bit old a little bit fast, but it's really not. I'm actually just really funny. It's just funny. It's funny. I respect the meme. I just turn around and Albedo is just standing there talking to two people. Yeah, I don't think we've been on this map. I think I know about where this is actually, but in terms of on the world, but what else have we not played that we like? I actually really like Kole. And Nilo as well. But Nilo's sweeter. I remember I was sorry, just English again. My mouth sometimes just like doesn't want to say words, I swear. But I remember during that first initial little bit of Sumeru, I was surprised in some way that the dream belonged to Nilo, but at the same time it wasn't, because you expect it to be either Dunyarzad or one of the key characters, you know? They did kind of that fake out where you thought maybe it was the jester guy. They actually did have me for a second there too, I remember. I was thinking, oh, is it actually that random NPC? But then when they revealed that it was actually Nilo, it just kind of all made sense. But I can't betray the trust of someone doing that, like... it's so funny. Oh, maybe we have been on this map. Am I just dumb? If this is the map that we hit from the... Oh, no, we have been on this map. I am just dumb. This is the map that we hit from Tartaglia up here. It's just the longer I play game modes like this, the less I devolve from trying to do anything smart, and the more I just go full meme. It's how I made my friends really mad in games like Among Us. Like, first little bit, are we trying to win? Yeah. After that, not really. But we have invis. I'm gonna stand up here and see if they see me. Cause just standing somewhere really high up and then just seeing is usually pretty funny. It's the Shenhe. Shenhe actually would be kind of scary to be chased by. This would probably work a whole lot better if I had the invis zone thing, because I think she's running straight toward... Oh, maybe not. Shenhe, did she see me? I mean, you can only really come from... I guess that's technically two directions, but...
To today's forest patrol route map,
we basically got first-person view here.
Then make our way over to there.
Oh,
There's a lot of writing.
it's really sweet. I don't have my game volume too loud usually in any game, but that voice line from Kali makes me a little bit sad. 'Cause she never really got the chance to be like a kid, you know? When you look at what happened in the manga. Because of her disease and then what happened with the Fatui, and then she got moved to... And even though like her disease is cured now with what happened, and she's doing really well, and she seems to like the life of a forest ranger, it still just makes me a little bit sad. Because like, there's characters for me like Yai that like,
When I don't have much to keep me occupied,
you know, I just like.
start to creep back in, and
Um,
as soon as I start
but there's
talking
also
about
just
it,
characters like, I don't know, Chi-Chi and Kale that I just want to like, I don't know, give a head pat and just make sure they're okay. Like, is there someone else here? Oh. Oh wait, no, that's my boomerang. I thought that was someone moving around me. Yeah, it's a little weird with the way the backdrop is that we're basically in first person now. Because there, that was her idle animation, I think. So you just kind of saw the boomerang again. I still gotta say, I mean, you never know until you see it. But it's just surprising me that you don't really see, like... We haven't seen the ice cube thing. Like, if she up... Oh, okay, that's not what it was. Hi, Shenhe. Is she gonna... come up here and get me? Oh. Oh, hey, Ayaka! Oh, she can't get us because of height. Huh. Did she really not see us? I didn't see what the last person was, but like... To be fair, like, Oh, no, they have this waypoint. I was about to say, they don't have that Wave Rider waypoint, so I was about to say maybe they haven't been to this area before.
I'm feeling alright today. I'll take the chance to try to get some more done than usual.
Maybe I am more camouflaged. I am playing a green character. But I mean, I'm still like 99% certain if you just look up. You'd also see my little pet. Yeah. Hi, Collie. Huh. I think Ayaka's still like right there. Yeah, oh, I can see her little zone. Is she, Oh. There's no way. Okay, I was about to say. That portion. And we finally got it, one without using disguise. I do feel like we were a little camouflaged there, though. The first couple times we tried it, we were playing like bright blue or pink characters, and they were playing a green character sitting on a green hut in the middle of a very green land. Because the thing with that type of strategy is, as long as you don't get caught immediately upon using invis, there's still like, it's like a minute cooldown on the invis. So if you don't duck and weave behind the corner and they don't find you again, like, that's where it gets a little bit sketchy. But I hadn't really looked over this. They made it, I think, pretty good so that it's not like super grindy. Because I know, and I do this with a lot of the events, I just play as much as I need to, but it's good that they added so many conditions so that people aren't stuck here like, man, I'm having a really hard time, like the guy who's lagging. I feel like I have to play like 20 rounds, you know, just to get enough coins. Because that's always a bit of a feels bad. I want to say it's like 1,000 more every day. But now that we've unlocked every map, we'll play for a little bit longer. I do have work for the next 4 days, but thankfully the next 2 days are 4-day work weeks because of the holidays. It's kind of weird that Christmas and New Year's fall on a weekend this year, but it means we still get that Monday off. Not quite the 2 days you'd get normally, but we got the windmill. Still a nice break, because I've been having some burnout, honestly. Let's play Ganyu. I like Ganyu. But trying to be a put-together adult is... It's not the funnest thing in the world, I was saying. So what do we have here? Can I... No, okay. I was wondering that. Could you be like a lantern at the bottom of the,
We're way behind schedule.
the ocean? I feel like this map, the strategy usually is to be, Oh, if I was going to do this, I should have done it earlier. I was going to say I want to climb on top of the windmill. But I feel like I waited too long to do it. Because now I'm going to be out of stamina. I could always go invis, I suppose. Because I think the strategy here would be... Oh. I didn't think I could do this. It's been such a long time since I've actually explored this area. I used to collect the mushrooms over here all the time. If I was playing Kale still, actually, this would probably be a pretty decent spot. But given that I'm playing a character with a bright blue ponytail who's also doing a really bright idle animation, it's probably fine. My other strategy was going to be just to hang on the side a little bit lower and then climb in a big circle. But I do have a bright purple familiar that's giving me away. I can't really tell if he's looking at me. He is not. Ganyu, I need you to stop doing the orb animation. We're not being, like, stealthy per se, but that's not helping. Hold on.
If you lie on the grass, you can feel the heartbeat of the world.
I guess in this world, yeah, there's all the ley lines and everything. Unironically. Kind of makes it so that you can kind of see that. I wonder where everyone else is. Because this poor Ayato's looking around and doesn't seem to have anyone. I haven't seen which left click he has too, because that detection thing is actually really helpful. But he's about to get favor unless someone yoinks it from him. I'm not going to go for it this time, I think. Although it did just drop right behind me. Is he going to use it? Well, he didn't. He didn't see me. Ayato? Oh, you got Yas. Oh. Well, there's Klee. So Klee was right there. Apparently we were all right next to... Up! Did he get me? Oh, he did. I was about to say the lag for a second there. I don't know if he saw Klee. Because Klee was right at the base here. That's really awkward. I didn't even see him, if I'm going to be honest. Oh, there he goes. That's awkward. Caught 2 rebels in 1 last 6 seconds. Hey, there you go. A win's a win. I didn't see him coming up there, honestly. I saw him go around the windmill. I think what happens, he went all the way up to the spiral staircase and then jumped down on me. But we weren't exactly hidden. Oh, dude. Yeah, I actually do think that spot would have been nasty if we were Kale. But yeah, I didn't think about that, but she does blend in quite well. Because she's wearing rather dark clothing and she has green hair. Like, none of the characters, like, are 100% camouflaged, you know? But they don't exactly, like, stick out, some of them, compared to others. I've also been surprised. I don't think we've really seen, like, things at nighttime. Oh, we got the windmill again. We did turn on all the maps, right? It'd be really awkward if I just realized I'd only turned on the windmill somehow. Who played Mona? Or what's that like? I actually really like Layla's design. I think they just made her relatable. I think that made a lot of people actually really like her. Honestly, a bit same with Mona. Just a stressed student. I'm still debating. I'm taking a break from school. Last semester I was in spring, right around the time I started streaming, right around the time I was getting to my finals in April. For the last semester I was in school, and then I decided to take about a year and a half, 2-3 semesters to save money, and then we'll see if I go back. Because the program I was initially looking at doing was like a radiology technician program. But I don't know, like, it'd be a stressful program, shall we say. And I'm just looking for something I can do that I'd enjoy. I enjoy the idea of helping people, but it'd be stressful. I've also thought about doing like computer science. I see the Kaya has the same idea as me. I've also thought about, though, doing like a computer science degree. Because that's just like a generally good all-purpose degree, I think. Oh my gosh. This is gonna go so poorly so fast if this guy just comes up. That's a Hu Tao. If the Hu Tao just comes up here. I wonder where the Shenhe went. It is genuinely crazy to me. Like, you would think you'd be able to tell immediately as like a hider where everyone went, but you really, I really don't. I would cheekily stand up top here as just Mona, but I don't want to get this guy caught too. It's a little bit different when your consequences have repercussions for other people and not just you. I'm perfectly fine with my stupidity getting me caught, but so I felt a little bad at the winery, but just me and the I think it was the Layla were standing up top just as the people. Poor Layla ran off, or Zhongli I think it was ran off. But honestly, if this was like a... It's meant to be like a fun game mode, but imagine if you were trying to like win as like a 3 queue. I genuinely wonder too, if you do co-op, and queues co-op, does it only let you like Because I know, like, Koi Dao and Zach Aglia, for example, last time, they just did, like, 2-player matches. If you had 2 or 3 people, does it let you queue up and just be, like, the Rebels preferred? Because that'd be really fun. But I could understand why they wouldn't let you do it, especially if you queued up as, like, 2 or 3 and one of you was the Hunter. That would also probably be a bit of an issue. But stuff like that, because, like, I know in DBD, it's one of the comparisons I made, I don't think you can actually... Oh, I didn't get off the roof in time. Wait, oh, okay. In DBD, I don't think you can actually, That's really awkward. I was rambling and didn't even pay attention. As DBD, I don't think you can queue up and have, like, one person be killer and the others be survivor unless you're in a custom and you're filling every slot. Did the favor drop? Oh, there it is. I was about to say, doesn't it usually drop at 1:30? Well, I'm sorry, Shenhe. We were messing around. You pretty much have to... the deal with the Goro face on. You pretty much have to get this. Oh, she still might get caught. Run, Shenhe, run! Where did the Hu Tao go? Wait, what? Oh, she's got her. Nope, she lost her. That was bold. I mean, that's what you have to do, though, legitimately. If you get caught, especially if they have, like... I mean, all 3 of them mark you, right? But in 1v1, the ice cube is pretty much death. The single target marks you for 40 seconds. That's also death. And even the last one that marks everyone is still a solid 20 seconds. Like, you aren't gonna do well if they get that, but she might have it. I have no idea what... Oh, never mind. I jinxed her. I was about to say, I don't know where she ran up. He captured more than... We got this once, too, actually. Just me and the Kaya. It's ironic, too, that it was a Miko... Well, we were Mona, I guess, but Miko profile picture in Kaya. I still think it's super funny, too, that when Ayato came out, Miko got a new voice line saying specifically, don't compare me to Ayato, and got, like, all huffy about it. It was actually kind of cute. But, then we got that last event with the Test of Courage, and she was very much scheming in the same way as Ayato. Just funny stuff. But it's funny, too, because I would say I don't generally have a type. Like, I like people who are kind in real life. But a lot of times when it comes to, like, anime and games, its character is very similar to either Miko or, like... I don't know. I kind of like somewhat eccentric people, too. I won't lie. Oh, it's this map. This actually is pretty hunter favored. And what I mean by that is, like, I really like Serge from Fire Emblem, stuff like that. I know, like, in Awakening, at least, I think the most common, like, ones that people liked are, like, the common marriage options were Lucina and Cordelia for male Robin. But I really liked Serge. Yeah, I don't know. I also really liked Camilla in Fates. And I know people, like, they either really liked Camilla or they really hated Camilla. But I'm super into Fire Emblem games. I mean, I streamed 3 Hopes. And I think a new one's coming out here in a month or 2. I might stream it. They have, the main character's really interesting, because I really liked Shez. And I really liked Byleth's design. Robin, I never minded Robin's design, either of them. But, like, female Byleth's design, I can't get over male Byleth's haircut. I feel so bad because I know people work really hard on those designs, but male Byleth's bowl cut, I just always made me laugh. But especially female Byleth, female Shez, and I actually really like both the Robin's designs are okay. Not like my favorite, but not my least favorite. Male Shez was good, but I think the new protagonist name is going to be like Alir, and they have like bright red and blue hair. And it's kind of funny to me because, like, my favorite colors are, like, blue followed by red. And it kind of seems like the type of character, like, the hair design and stuff that I would have maybe made an OC way back when. If I had to design a character. I can't draw or do, like, graphic art or anything. Okay, then. Fair enough. Sometimes you just gotta try the cheeky. Sometimes you just gotta go for it. I respect it. Where are they? This person probably went invis. I keep double tapping and wasting that. Where did they go? I can't choke on this map though, especially after that one person said this map's like super hard for hiders. I would assume they just ran to the opposite corner of the map, but I want to make sure. They're in the tree, aren't they? I knew it. Alright, last is Hu Tao. And I mean, to be fair, I think what you see a lot of hunters do is they immediately just run to the other side of the map. So if you can duck behind them and just, go to the other side. Because I feel like you almost expect people to be, like, hiding in the corner on the other side. But we have to get the favor. Otherwise, the Hu Tao's gonna win. I'm pretty sure. Like, I swear, I know I keep saying that, but I feel like that's just the way this game mode works. Comes down to a 1v1, like, you gotta. So what to see? Oh, is she in a tree too? Oh, that's where she is. Come back, Hu Tao. Come back. Wait, what? What? Wait, what? I thought she used her invis, but I'm confused. I'm very confused. Where's the favor dropping? There we go. Or she either has to race me towards it with less stamina, or... Yeah, I was about to say, where did she go? The thing is, she's now marked for 60 seconds because of the one I have. This poor fellow. I have no idea how she got away from me there. I thought I got her, and so I stopped. And then her model just, like, disappeared, and I was like, oh, she's not here anymore. It's a little bit surprising. Yeah, let's play a few more. I keep saying that, but, like, I'm actually legitimately having fun. I don't have, like, I feel like I don't have, like, the best commentary or anything, but it's just legitimately fun. I'm playing hide and seek with Genshin characters, doing silly stuff. But we will try and stream, I would say, at least 2 of the 3 days of Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Because I usually try to stream at least once every weekend. I've been trying to do both weekends, and I want to stream, like, 1 day a week. It just depends. But during the weekday, it's just difficult because a lot of days I don't get home till like 5:36, and I've been trying to go to bed around like 9:30, 10. Just because I'm on the road. I think I've mentioned my new job is I drive like a lumber truck, or a box truck for like a lumber company. So I don't want to be in a position where I'm like, you know, super tired on the road because that's dangerous. But it means it's harder to stream during the weekday than when I was, you know, unemployed, not doing anything with my life. What's an Ito? Something about Ito. Ito just radiates that energy of I'm going to do something really stupid, but it's going to be really funny. Oh, I had a Aquila. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I forgot I had Aquila Favonia on my... I don't even think it's a good weapon for her. I think I just had thrown it on her because I took the Jade Cutter off her and put her on someone else. I don't, unfortunately, have Miss Splitter, which would be the first thing I'd put on Ayaka. I don't use Ayaka too much. I think her talents are only 666. But, obviously, if I had Miss Splitter. The weapons that I want the most, though, genuinely right now would be... I really would like to get... Oh, this is where we got stuck last time. I immediately gravitated to this stupid bot again. But... I want to get onto this thing. Apparently he's right below me. But the weapons I really want Song of Broken Pines. Because I use Eula so much. And I use the R5 Dragon Spine weapon, which is fine for her. It gives physical damage bonus and everything. But, But I would like to ideally have... He sees me. Where... Is he talking to me? Uh-oh. Oh, well, that's awkward. That makes me think he wasn't talking to me, but, Oh! Well, might not have been who was... Phew! He might not have been talking to me, but I just see Nahida run out there, too. I guess, Nahida was the one who says it's okay, but... That's awkward. But anyway, I'd really like Song of Broken Pines because of how much I use Eula. And then, I don't know, maybe Yelan's weapon on rerun. It's just rolling on the weapon banner is so expensive, because even though the pities 10 less, you technically don't have a potential 50-50. It's a 50-50 whether it's one of the weapon banner items, and then it's a 50-50 beyond that. So a 25% chance on your first 5-star. And so most of the time I've rolled on a weapon, I've had to go to the third time because of my luck. Which means, you know, I gotta go for, you know, I gotta go for potentially 240 wishes. Whereas usually I would say at worst case a character's anywhere from like 150 to 160 wishes. Where's that favorite dropping? Can I get to it before him? I'll sacrifice. Oh. Anyway, we're just gonna go back to our invis zone here. Sorry, when I start rambling, I just don't pay attention to what I'm doing. That was almost really bad. But, yeah, after that, maybe Yelan's weapon. I use Yelan a lot, but I also have Venti's weapon from rolling on, I think it was Staff Home at one point. So I do just use Venti's weapon on Yelan. It doesn't give the HP that hers does, so obviously she'd probably do more damage otherwise. But those are the weapons I kind of like the most. Because I do generally try to get only the weapons for the characters that I know I really like and will use. Like Shogun, Miko. I have Kokomi's because she's my main healer. I use her more than Zhongli, actually. But I don't know. Weapon banner's just rough. Unfortunately. Either way, though, I think we're okay. This invis thing, it just feels like it shouldn't work. Because even if he doesn't see me... Oh. Uh-oh. Well, he's probably chasing whoever that is over there. But, like, even if he doesn't... To be fair, I feel like maybe he's letting us live. Oh, that's where the Yanfei was. That is another very Ito thing. Like, I'm just gonna let them all stay. Because I feel like he definitely saw me when I was over there, and he probably saw... I know he saw the Nahida. But it's just some of those things where it's like, I don't know, you know? Yeah, this event's really fun. I don't know if I'll do another stream on it. It'll be up this weekend, but... kind of feels like one of those game modes that, unless I had a group to kind of play it and do a session with, it'd be a little bit redundant. I don't even know what I'm going to stream this weekend, actually. We never did finish Inscription. We only did 2 streams of it. I thought it was going to be like a classical roguelike where I could just dip in and play it, but it was like progressing quite a bit beyond what I thought it was. Because we were having like the, first we did trying to escape the cabin. And then we got to the 4 islands where you got to pick a starter deck and go to each of the islands. And now we're in like the version of the guy's cabin, but with the robot. And I wonder if there's another version of that for the other people, you know? Just because of the meme, I'm going to play Miko on this map every time. And I'm going to go sit on top of it in base form. And I'm going to try and run away invisible afterwards. No, it's Venti. He's trying to steal his wine. That's what I thought would have been really funny. When the hunter was D-Luke. With like the fancy outfit and everything. It's a good looking outfit. I just don't play D-Luke. And I'm trying not to dump as much money on this game as I have in the past. It's why I didn't get like Yelan's weapon. Because like saying, I mean, I can live without a bunch of the weapons, but Eula's followed by Yelan's would be the weapons that I'd like the most. Oh, you can get it in different weather too. I feel like almost every map we've been to today has been sunny. And I was wondering if you get like nighttime. Because you'd think it's just based on whatever it is in that person's world. Oh, well. Speaking of. Yeah, one day this meme will work and it will be hilarious. Just funny too, you would think based on that he could see us, but every time we've tried that as the hunter we couldn't see anything. Why do I feel like he's just immediately climbing up? Okay, so he has the net. The wider area of the net actually might be good on this map because of how many people just are lanterns hiding in the thing. Is he climbing up? Oh, okay. Oh. Anyway, I'm just gonna... Oh, you can really slot yourself in some of these areas. I didn't commit to the meme. I really wanted the situation where someone just comes up and looks at you from below there and I just say hi. Because it's funny. But, uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, did he get me? He got me. Dang it. Kind of pinned myself into a corner there. It's kind of funny, though, because I feel like we have gone full meme, like, every time we've gotten onto this map. But I keep saying, like, oh, yeah, I think this map's really good for the hiders. Even if they shorten it out. And then we get caught immediately every time. Like, we're the first person to get caught because we're doing stupid things. But it's just too tempting. I can't help it. Can you sit on the bench when you're... Oh. I mean, she's such a cutie. I'm just a sucker for, like, the fox/wolf aesthetic, too. I think in terms of, like, VTuber models and, like, anime characters, a lot of times they actually look very similar, surprisingly. Despite the fact that foxes and wolves don't really look that similar in real life. But it's, like, why I do want to eventually do... I don't think I'm going to do the next Arknights event. It actually pops out in a few days. Just 'cause I'm not super invested in, like... Because if I'm going to do, like, one of the Arknights events, it's either going to be IS3 when it comes out, or it's going to be, you know, me... I want to do it on a banner that I'll be rolling a decent amount on. Because that's, I think, part of what makes it super interesting. But, the banners, like, as much as, like, I don't really tend to roll... Oh, he did use the Imprisoning Curse. Let's see if we can find the Ice Cube. Who's the Ice Cube? Hang on. Let me see it, too. I want to see it. It's so funny. And it's not me, so it's even funnier. Well, he's apparently on the roof. Wait, does Imprisoning Curse not mark you? I mean, it turns into a giant ice cube, if it's the one I'm thinking of, but... Oh! I thought he'd only captured one person, he just... Oh, he'd already captured... If she deployed 4 beacons, she'd been captured for a while. But... Overall, like... Sorry, on the track of Arknights, my mind jumps tracks all the time. But, the banners I plan on rolling are actually... I'd like to get Dorothy, but I don't think there's an event with her. She's a trap player, trap character specialist. I'm gonna roll on the Gabrielle the Invincible and I can't spell her name. Banner, which is like a summer event, which is coming I think mid-January, mid to late January, maybe early February at the latest. And then there's the Syracusa event. I know there's like Molinar. It's the same reason I haven't rolled on Passenger. I just don't personally enjoy the design of like Passenger or Molinar. I just know that they're really, really broken. Which for me, Arknights is one of those games that there are people that beat that game entirely in every single event and every single EX stage, which I don't even do, with just the 3-star characters. So I feel justified in just rolling on the characters I'd like. And for me that is Dorothy, Gaviel, and then the sniper that comes with her. And then Texas Theo, Mertosa, and Penance are what I'm planning to roll on. And actually, though, legitimately, though, because I'm the type of person that just kind of names things based on whatever I'm doing at the time, which is even funnier because, again, the name is Fortune Crow. I know I've talked about this. Didn't actually come from Ruby. Because I personally thought of it in middle school, and Ruby came out when I was like a freshman, I think. But it's just one of those funny coincidences, because I don't mind the series, but it happened, you know? I thought I was being original, and I was not, clearly. Because Crow is spelled with a Q in that series, and his, his, what's it called? Semblance is bad luck. But that aside, at the time, I was really, really, really into Arknights, even more than I am now. That was, like, when I was playing it, like, and it was the only gacha game I was really playing. And so I wanted, like, something that have a similar aesthetic to Texas. I know my friends have made the furry jokes. That's not what it is. I like the cozy, like, I don't know. Almost like a Project Red type feeling, almost, you know, from Arknights. I just think it's, like, I don't know, comfy looking. I really like the aesthetic of, like, wolf and fox characters. But mostly just, like, the ears and the tail. I like Shinobu. just one of cool characters, but like I just so many characters though. They make like the day and night memes, like Yoimiya and Shinobu, Arlecchino and Eula are the two ones I mainly think of. Which is funny. Makes you wonders what we're gonna see one day. What's this map, huh? I still just remember its map. Like I said, first time I played it, I loaded in incredibly late. And, oh hey, I didn't even know he's... My left click didn't pop up on him. But my E did. And left click has a bigger range. Huh. But, I remember because it was that tunnel that we ran through at the very start, I was just standing there. And I know because I spawned in as a ghost. Standing right there. I feel like I have a really bad tendency as Hunter to run back through the same areas a lot, and someone's probably just sitting in a corner somewhere else entirely. I'm not coming up with anything on this. I think it's both a blessing and a curse too that the game doesn't let you choose what like skills you have. At yeah, I was about to say. Wait, when did I capture the... Oh, where was the other person? One of them was obviously the barrel. I don't know who the other person was. Unless did I capture them at the same time as the Zhao? Because those two had deployed 3 beacons, which would suggest that they were captured for at least like 15 seconds. Because I think you start with 2 and then it's like a 15-second recharge. Huh. I'll take it. Makes sense that Shinobu would be good at hide and seek type things. That or like, I don't know, Heizo. Heizo's character makes me laugh though. He had a fun hangout event. I'm really, even if they're not like the most like, they're not like a gameplay thing. Usually they only have like one fight maybe in one path. I really enjoy the hangout events. Character story quests are really good. They're a lot of times really emotional. They give you a really good insight into what the character, who they are, what they're doing. But the hangout events I think are just silly fun. And it's super cool when they tie in other characters. They've been doing that more and more, I think, because older ones like Barbara's comes to mind. I don't think you even like see any other character. We haven't done a Nilo or Farazan. Or Layla, actually. Farazan seems like a wholesome character, too. Actually, to me, her kit reminds me a lot of like Sucrose. Actually, on this map, maybe we do Concealing Beacon. But Farazan, to me, I know she was made to be like a support to Wanderer. I'm trying to think if we've actually seen her a whole... Like, I want to say we've seen her. I just don't know when. We know there's a good number of the characters that'll be showing up. I've heard that Baiju's coming. We know Yao Yao's coming, which is another reason we'd be going back to Liyue. Like, Yao Yao is confirmed to be next patch. But I've heard Baiju's supposed to come before the end of version 3, which pulls us back to Liyue again. Sorry, I know I just repeated that. We know we have Al-Haytham's roommate, I can't remember his name, that he always argues with. The memes from that, though, are glorious, too. I've had roommates. Pretty much describes being a roommate with a close friend. Really funny stuff. I kind of want to get to that spot that I think that one person was in. I want to see how hard it is to get to. But, what other characters? Obviously, Dea. Well, maybe they weren't there. I was thinking they were, like, sitting on, like, this ledge here. But, I'm genuinely confused. I thought that... I haven't read, like, her backstory despite having, like... Well, the character or anything. But I just always assumed that Farazan was, like, one of the sages that was imprisoned. Because I think she's supposed to be, like, 500 years old. This is not going to work. But I kind of want to see how long I can get away with this for. Because the problem is we're sitting here without any stamina, and with the perk we have, if we try to run away, it's actually not going to go very well. Okay, maybe we just... There we go, look at that. A super not obvious box in the middle of nowhere. Rain says hello. Kind of funny though, we have Wanderer, his new adoptive mom, pretty much. The person that's supposed to be his in-game support. I don't know how much they interact actually. You would assume everyone in Sumeru has probably at least met Wanderer at this point. The only way this lobby could be more fitting is if the hunter was Raiden Shogun. Oh, that's a pretty little sphere. A lot of the idle animations like Ganyu's have like some little object that they put in their hands, like a shiny thing. And I mean, I don't know about everyone else, but I'm a bit of a sucker for those because I think they look cool. So, there's no way, right? Oh my good Lord in heaven, why? I know he was blinded for a second there. But like, did that... Huh. I think what happened is he blinded and like as he turned around, I just kind of slipped right here, but... Huh. Oh, that's about to reveal us, isn't it? Uh-oh. Do you want to go for someone else first? Maybe I should like... Oh! I should have climbed. I was about to say that might have made things a little bit easier. Maybe buy me some time, because I still haven't figured out. It feels like the capture itself isn't very, very good height-wise. Did he really not? Oh. Here, have a box, D-Luke. That's what I'm talking about, though. If I'd climbed a little bit higher, maybe I would have been okay. Where did Nahida go? What an actual legend. Where did they go? I don't know. She just climbed up the pole and disappeared. She probably had the invis trait granted, but that does not last very long. And I have no idea where Wander... Oh, well. Well. Oh, I wanted to see if you could stack things. Because I'm curious if this very obvious barrel right here will trick D-Luke into thinking that this is Nahida. Because I could buy her something. I have no idea where that Nahida went. I wanted to see, though. I'm a little disappointed that you can't just, like, stack objects like this. You imagine just making a tower. It wouldn't do anything. It'd just be funny. Well, then. I didn't play that great. I should have just climbed the pole. I still would have been captured, I think, pretty soon after, but... I wanted to see, though. I thought you could sit on that pole, because that's where I was so sure that one person was. I thought that had to be it, because when we were on this map, the one person that we marked like 6 or 7 times, and I couldn't capture him, I assumed that they were just some object, which, now that I know, I don't think the objects on that map are actually small enough to fit in there either. But I was so sure that had to be where they were. But it wasn't letting me sit on that. And I did get off because I was sitting there with no stamina, so I knew as soon as, you know, we got marked or something, I was just going to get found and I'd be trying to jump off that ledge with no stamina and just die. Well, not die, but get caught. Oh no, it's not. It's this map. Hunter is Jean. If I had Klee and I saw that the hunter was Jean, immediately would have locked Klee. Yeah, there's a Klee right there. Who else does she have to look after? Either Lisa or Kaya, probably. Noelle's a good bun. She doesn't get into trouble. I just can imagine, though. It'd be the funniest meme if I owned... It only really worked for me because I don't own Klee. If I was the hunter and I was playing Jean, it'd be a funny lobby. A Jean hunting 3 Klees. Where do I want to hide? I feel like... Yeah, I was going to say on this map, we got away with just being a tree on this hill over here. Which would be funny if it worked again. But I kind of feel like it won't. But I feel like the first place people are going to look is just hiding in a tree. Uh-oh. That's not good. Because it's with where the branches are. Like, up here it seems pretty obvious, but when you're actually looking up, it's kind of hard to see. The question is it better to be a scarecrow in a tree? A tree in a tree? Or Lisa in a tree? I feel like it doesn't make a huge difference.
Today's no good for going
Ah.
out. Did I say that yesterday as well?
Oh, there goes Yoimiya. I really hope they can't hear the voice lines when you're just cheekily standing around as a person. But Klee is in a tree over there, and we're here, so... Quick little emote from Yoimiya. I wonder what she was. She was probably just a scarecrow. Oh, there's Klee. You see a little, like, red hat floating on a roof in the distance. Oh, this mode's so funny. Where's Jean? Jean's somewhere over this away.
It's nearly time for afternoon tea.
Please that away. Lisa is one of those characters. I know people use every single character to like clear the spiral abyss and stuff, but I do wish Lisa was like a solid character. I think she has a good design. Of like the base roster, the characters I used the most were Jean and then Kaya. But I do really wish that like Amber especially. I know people have like taken it as like a meme themselves to make Amber really good and make like a super powerful one, but I think I read somewhere that Lisa is still one of like the lowest percentage characters used in Spiral Abyss. I don't know if that's still accurate. I know they release like this stuff every single one, but I don't know. Has she not seen that, Klee? Oh, that was probably the Yoimiya. I might make a run for the favor and see if I can protect the Klee. If the Jean doesn't catch me first, because she's right behind me. It's mine. Did she see me? Wait, did she not see me? Oh. In that case, maybe we should hold it, because it makes you run really fast. I don't think it makes you climb any faster, but... Because that's... I mean, we've gotten it a few times. I know one time we got caught because D-Luke jumped down on top of us right as we used it. Which was awkward. But we have our invis and we have fast speed. Okay, I think she saw us. Oh yeah, you definitely don't climb any faster. Did she not see us? Oh, I thought that was Klee. Didn't want to lead her straight to her. Huh. It's been a strange round. Interesting.
Why not keep me company for a while? There'll be plenty of time for work later.
I know that feeling though. We played so many rounds as Hunter where I'm just running around until I get the favor. And that's why I'm like, I need to get the favor when I'm the Hunter. Because I know if I don't get that favor and I'm having a hard time finding one or two people, they're getting away. I'm not finding them if that happens. Oh, we might have to... Okay, yeah. I'll say every time you're first person, I'm pretty sure you have to wait till everyone leaves your world. It's usually like pretty instant, but I know there's that one time that we started it and it said like start co-op match here or something like that. Which was a little weird actually. But we are seeing a lot of wanderers. I feel like... I don't remember who was the newest character the first time Windtrace came out, but I feel like it's always going to be like you'll see a lot of the character that's the newest limited banner. Which makes sense. Oh, I'm the Hunter. On this map, okay. Let's just go for it. We'll have to see. We've won like 3 Hunter rounds out of like 7 or 8 now, I think. There was that one round that was really strange. We won in like 50 seconds, but most of the other ones have been pretty close. And then there was a couple, like I still... That one Ito, man, the Ito and the Albedo. The Ito that just brazenly walked through the middle of the road, I couldn't do it. I had to let him go. Same thing with the Albedo that did the winery strat where he just sits next to the 2 maids. When I see someone go full meme like that, I just can't do it. I gotta let him have it. His name's Hina. If they do one day add a Goro skin where you can be Miss Hina, I think I'd actually cry. It'd be so funny. Just the fact that they threw in that like Easter egg too where Ito almost realized that Goro was Miss Hina and then just completely... those are some of the characters that make for the funniest cutscenes. I remember it was before I started streaming actually, but the one event where you actually just see Goro straight up dip when Yae Miko comes around the corner. I think it was the one where we found out like Kokomi and Miko were writing partners or something like that. Oh hey! Did that not get him? Oh, okay, I was like... The height on this, the E is just so weird sometimes. That was lucky. I won't lie, my hunter strategy runs around. It's just running around, spamming these two keys. Eventually I'll get an exclamation point or accidentally capture someone. There's probably, I'd imagine, someone on the buildings. Because there usually is. Oh. Am I stuck? What am I stuck on? What am I stuck on? Oh, okay. I think I heard someone just say something, but I think it was that NPC. Why am I getting stuck on this? Is it because Shogun's too tall? Okay, I give up. I don't think anyone's on that building. Someone on... Oh, well. Yeah. There's Venti. Where's the other wanderer? What? Wait, hold on. What? Oh. I'm just gonna go grab this just to make sure. Better safe than sorry, I suppose. But he's right there. Yeah. Come on. I did. I feel like on maps like that though, the strategy's always just stand on the roof. I wish that there were, I know it doesn't happen super often, but that there were other options for burst for the rebels, but I don't know what it'd be, you know? Like the movement speed's really nice, because unless you mess up, it's pretty much 30 seconds that you can just outrun the hunter. But I don't know, it'd be cool if there was something else. I had a new quest there for a while. I wonder when that popped up. I still have to do a bunch of the world quests, like I think it was like the Golden Slumber one or something like that. Alright. As per tradition, we're going full meme. Where is she? We're gonna play Miko and we're gonna stand on the roof. We'll go invis as soon as they look at us, but... Just this map is so funny. Between the people that just stand there and talk to the maids, and then the, I don't know, like the people that sit on the porch in the back. But I can't help it, it's so funny. Tartaglia is actually trying to hide. Little does he know. I'm just going to stand right here. Is the Hunter the Wanderer? Hello, Wanderer. He didn't even see me. Tartaglia's hiding.
Most humans could have the entirety of their fleeting lives chronicled in but a few short lines. Their stories really make for terribly dull reading.
I mean, my life story would probably be pretty dull reading too, Miko. I'm on level with you. I don't do a whole lot. I wonder if this wanderer is doing the mistake that I did the first time we got this map today. Where I was trying to climb up the... Oh. Are we the lamp? Ooh, is that a lit up lamp? The problem with this spot is I think if he just runs up and spams E next to the corner as he's walking through the path, it probably catches me. How did he not see the tartar... Oh. I was about to say. Oh, he's going for him. I'm really tempted to go for the cheeky climb back up on the roof, but I feel like they're about to come back around the, Well. Sometimes you gotta live a little, I suppose. Seeing the lamp climb up this roof is that... Uh-oh, where is it? Can it drop on the roof? Oh. Ah. Hello. Does he see me? He definitely sees my icon on the map. Oh, that's where... Oh, there were 2 Tartaglias? Huh, go figure. Jump off the roof after him, then you won't be able to climb back up after me. Oh my gosh. Where did the other Tartaglia go? Hey, look, a free, crystal door. Does he see me? We're not marked on the map anymore for him, but did... That idle animation too is horrifying. Just the fact that like A/Threat and Shogun is supposed to be like this tyrannical ruler at the time that we actually get her as a playable character as like a sweet little, here, let's hold the birdie idle animation, and Mika, who's supposed to be on our side. This is a fox, eat it. Jeez. I wonder if he's still looking for the Tartaglia. Oh, hey Tartaglia. I think all 3 of us, including the guy who got caught, have just been... Oh no, that's really funny. The best hiding spots. If there's 2 of us on the pillars, then we're matching, so it looks like we belong there. Oh my gosh, that's pretty funny. Oh, dude. The full meme rounds are the ones that really get me. They're just the most enjoyable ones. It's fun to play like a full-on, like, let's do a quick, intense hide-and-seek type thing. You know, as the seeker, we're running around trying to catch everyone. The fact that we can just... Oh my gosh. It's weird too, because like, I will say, I feel like we see like, because at the start, we had to disable this map and this map, because we only got these 2 maps for like the first, I don't know, like 8 or 9 matches legitimately. We had this map like 3 or 4 times in a row. And then we started slowly disabling the ones that we were getting, and then we re-enabled all of them, and we're just getting like this one, this one. Since we re-enabled, I think we've gotten this one, this one. We've gotten this one. We've gotten a good spread of them. It's just RNG, I would assume. It goes back to the whole thought I was wondering if, like, with how fast the queue times are, you'd assume it's not like a situation where it's like it has to search for someone if we disable everyone except maybe beneath the stone. It has to search for a long time to find people that can put us on that map with it, you know? It feels like it's still like lightning quick queue times no matter what. So, it's just weird. Makes you wonder. Like if that's just the RNG that we're seeing certain things. It's the same thing as like I was thinking we've had Hunter more than one every 4 times. So, I don't know. Interesting stuff. It's this map. This map really does to me feel like you either hide in a tree or you do something really stupid and hope it works. It might be about time to be a scarecrow on top of a house. I don't think it'll work, but it'd be funny. Oh, where was the spot that we got away with? Was it right here that we literally just did? I think it was this hill specifically that we just did this. And the Tainari that was the hunter, like, he ran right up to us and did it, and it didn't work. It was just funny, because of just how finicky the range on the capture thing can be. Ah, yes. This is gonna be such a meme. I mean, I feel like we make each other look a little bit more natural. But at the same time, I 110% do not think this is going to work. Uh-oh. Oh no. Well, it might be okay for a little bit. I didn't realize we were actually hiding so close to where she spawned. There's so many games like this. Like, if I can get a group of friends... It's just hard to get my friends together to do anything, but like, Just Act Natural is a game I've wanted to play. There's a group, a few other ones like that I think would be a blast to stream. The other hard part is getting my friends to not say sus things when we're on stream. I swear. Yeah, I've been wondering too, like, I'd be interested to see, like, the statistics behind, like, what perks everyone takes. I don't know if they'll have that kind of data, but, like, I feel like we usually do see the burst for the hunters that shows everyone for 20 seconds. But at the start, we had a bunch of really awkward ones with, like, the ice cube. We had that round as Ningguang, we were sitting, like, as a box or something on the side of a hill, and they froze as an ice cube, and we just, like, were halfway above a ledge. We didn't even get caught, was the funniest part. But for like 40 seconds, we were just an ice cube halfway peeking over a ledge. But I really like the one that just reveals one person for 60 seconds, because I feel like on most of the maps you can find at least one person. So you just make sure that you get another. That's how we've also ended up with one last person that we couldn't find, granted, but I kind of like it. The question is if she's going to use the burst. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh. I was about ready to use my invis and run, but apparently we're okay. Maybe this spot is better than I think it is. Because it's the second time we've done this and just sat here for at least a couple minutes and gotten away with it. Maybe it really is just that thought. If you do anything in a game like this, just do it with confidence. We are a confident tree, I suppose. Until she uses a burst, and a bright pillar of light just shows up on top of us. That's when it becomes very awkward very fast. Is she not going to use the burst? I swear she picked it up. Oh. Oh, this is bad. Don't turn around, please. Ah, she turned around. Oh, no. Oh, she got me. Wonder where the last person was. She still probably has like 10-ish seconds, I think. I still can't believe that strategy worked for that long, especially when the other guy got caught right next to us. Oh, wow, she got it with 6 seconds left to go. Nice. That was close. I do kind of agree with the people who were saying earlier that that map is probably pretty difficult, because it's either you hide on top of a house or in one of those like 3 trees that you can kind of get inside the leaves, or you do something kind of stupidly obvious like what we did and hope that you just blend in. Because like you have the option of being a red-shirted scarecrow, a blue-shirted scarecrow, or like a giant tree branch that apparently is a really great disguise. But it's kind of funny stuff. Because there's other maps like that you can be much smaller objects to hide as. Definitely feels like those are a little bit easier to get away with. Oh, okay, it's this one. This one, yeah, deadwood or stones. Oh, we are the hunter, though. Hmm. What do we want to be? We could be Ganyu. I don't know how this one will go. This one's a bit strange. We haven't got this map a whole lot, actually. I think we played it once or twice. I think this is the one that I got... Wait, no, is this the one that I hit as a stone in a corner? And it didn't look natural, but then I invised, ran away, and hit behind a corner? This might have been the one that we got with the guy who was lagging really bad, actually. Yeah, because I was playing Shinobu, and I just ran up right in front of him, tried to get the favor, and then ran away, and he didn't see me. I always feel bad when people are lagging, because I know the feeling. Like I said, even with really good internet, like, my new ISP is... It's not like gigabyte speeds, but I get like 120 down, like 50, 60 upload a lot of time. Just with where I live, getting higher ping than like 70 is pretty bad. The most I get is probably like 35, 40 on some games. Which is playable, but not the best. So we're looking for tree branches or stones that look out of place. That are just, you know, people. Okay. Oh. Wait, what? Did I? Oh, I was like, someone was here. Sai is another character though that if you're gonna hide as just the player, Sai would probably work really well for it. I mean, we did the round as Kale where we just sat on top of that one building in Sumeru. It was pretty funny. So paranoid of all these tree branches. Alright, we haven't really looked inside the building. That would be where my initial guess... Oh, I'm an idiot. This is where we hid, actually, for a while. I don't think you can get any lower than this. Wait, what? They might be above me. If I can... Can you? Oh, you can't. I was about to say, I thought you could climb out of here. They might be directly above me. I wouldn't be surprised anyway. Uh-oh. Hi, Wanderer. Alright, where's the favor? I gotta grab that. That rock just appeared, but I'm assuming that's, Alright, where are they? This is why I really like this talent, is you can find one or two people, you're pretty set. Because this last person's marked for a full 60 seconds. Until they go invisible. That's awkward. Oh, they're still marked on the map, though. They juked me pretty hard there. Yeah, I just don't know what you can do when you're, Oh, what? What?
Let's move out.
What? Again? Hello? There we go. We got it eventually. This is what I'm talking about, it being sometimes really weird with the sensitivity on that. If we probably did that like 7 or 8 times right next to her and it didn't catch her. And it said, I think she was one of the people who had a good connection. But that map doesn't seem like it'd be the easiest to hide on either. There's a few niche spots, but you only have a couple options, you know? Alrighty, what else do we have? I don't think we've ever gotten Hunter twice in a row. Now that I think about it. There's probably some kind of priority system, I would imagine. For, like, making sure that doesn't happen. Like, I feel like it's somewhat RNG, but it's not like you will get Hunter exactly 1 out of every 4 times, because that's clearly not been the case. I wonder if it's something like the May thing in Overwatch 2's mode that we did on Saturday, the Yeti Hunter. Except, like, obviously there you could queue as Hunter and you'd be pretty much guaranteed to be Hunter. But if you queued as Yeti, it was like if you didn't get Yeti, you'd be higher weighted to get it until you eventually got it. I'd imagine it's probably something like that. At least I wouldn't be surprised if that was it. Wooden barrels and crates. Oh, it's this map. I wonder what happens if the hunter doesn't load in. You'd imagine he just makes this remake, but it'd be funny if it was just like, yeah, we're just gonna stick you in a game without a hunter. Have fun. Oh, there we go. Because I was saying, I know if you're loading in really, really slowly as a hider, it just has you standing in the starting spot.
We're way behind schedule.
Where's a good hiding spot in this map? I feel like on this map maybe it is a little bit better to have the other perk, because what I did, I know last time, was I went right here and I just popped down my little invisible zone thing just in that lip so that they couldn't see you. But oh, I didn't want to fly down. Uh-oh. Maybe what we'll do is we'll just be, if I can not mess up. There we go. Because they spawn over there. Let's just sit as Ganyu for a little bit. Let's see what happens. Is the hunter not moving? Oh, okay. They're directly to my right. I'm pretty sure if they climb up, we should be able to see them, though. I don't know if you can climb up from right here. That would be awkward. I would say the one thing I wish for this mode is that there was a better third-person camera as the hider. I feel like there's so many situations where I'm just stuck like this, and I'd benefit from like zooming out and stuff like that. But it's one of those like one-off game modes that it's kind of hard to. Like they've obviously already put so much work into programming everything for this, you know. Did she see me?
It's so nice
Hi.
to de-stress.
I'm just gonna stand here until she starts running over here. I wonder if she's... Surely, right? Oh. Huh. I mean, I'm 100% certain I've done that exact same thing as the hunter so many times. But it looked like her model was looking right at me. I don't know why I can't climb. Oh, it's because there's a height cap on this. Oh. Well then, just peek our head over there. Oh my gosh. Oh, there's no way I'm getting to that. If it was close to me, I'd go for a cheeky little grab on the favor, but with how much more stamina the hunter has, I probably wouldn't even get it, and I would die. Oh, yeah, this is the one. I do feel like this is the one that you see the most often, though, by far. Oh no, it's Dory. Where's Tartaglia? Oh, he's over there. Huh. Is she coming for me? She's right below me. Is she... Up! Okay, listen. Listen. Did she see me? There is no way. Right? Oh my goodness. Nahida? Hey. Huh.
We're way behind schedule.
Huh. Hey, we got Faint Presence Gun, one without using disguise. The poor Nahida. Honestly, though, I do get really tunnel vision on stuff like this, too, and I just don't see obvious things. So I totally get that feeling, but... Oh my gosh. Let's do a few more. I keep saying let's do a few more, but then we keep having really funny matches. I just really enjoy this game mode. I really do hope they bring like that pseudo roguelike mode back. I don't think they brought it back more than since the original time. But the one where you like got to pick different buffs and then fight through different things. Not the one where you had pairs of like characters. There was the one where you had like 6 pairs and you get to take in 12 characters, including trial characters. Not that one. The one that it was like actual full-on floors that you'd clear. I really want to see that one again. But I wonder with modes like that, when they're super like in-depth, if it was just really hard for them to program and get working. Because then I would understand if they just didn't do it again, because it's a big hassle. I'm going to do this, actually. I want to try something cheeky. I don't know if it will work, but I'm going to try it anyways. I've been really surprised with some of the stuff that you can get away with in this game mode. Because the issue is with the concealing beacon is it does still put down the beacon itself as one of the objects there. So it'll be a giant hay bale or a box. But we'll see. I feel like I usually get caught on this map doing something stupid, but it's not going to stop me from trying it. Oh, does that push me up too high that it doesn't give me the invis? I'm gonna be honest, this feels like a terrible idea. Hi. Oh, hey, how's it going? I don't know how to pronounce your name, I'm sorry. How are you?
Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from. Need me to come up with some for you?
I'm just messing around with some Windtrace here, but it's a fun game mode if you haven't had a chance to try it out. Like Prop Hunt for Genshin. The problem here is even if they don't see me, there is still a very obvious box right here. Like,
I got a new letter from an informant.
I-
Looks like the situation has changed.
I do think I can have multiple beacons down though, so if I like leave this box here and then go up to the top of the windmill or something. I'm not 100% on that though. Oh, there goes Lamine. Hi Kazuha. Don't mind the super obvious box, please. Actually, we better skedaddle. Yeah, I think if you're standing right on top of the object, if the, like, visible thing is anything to go off of, it doesn't seem like that works. Actually, he may not think that... Oh! I was about to say, it may not look like that's an actual thing there. Because, because the box is halfway outside the zone, and then I didn't even see him come behind me. I wasn't paying attention to the map. That jump scared me. Oh my gosh, that scared me a little bit. Jeez. Not the hunter. Oh, we're a rebel on the exact same map. I feel like every time I'm on this map, I do something stupid with the windmill. Because I just can't help it. It's like the most obvious place to go, but it's so funny. So we're going to do our Dawn Winery strategy, I think, where we're just going to go somewhere high up and we're just going to stand not disguised. And you see how long it takes them to see us. Is it a winning strategy? No. Is it funny? Yeah. I still can't believe it worked that last time. You see me and the Tartaglia with like 10 seconds to go just standing on top of the spires on Dawn Winery. Super funny stuff. I wanted this map, but I wanted to be a rebel. I mean, you really can just like unselect every other map if you really want to play one specific one. Where are we? Oh, that's awkward. Because the problem with climbing that high up is you can't waste too much time, but if you drain all your stamina, it's a little bit awkward. I wonder if you take fall damage. It'd be really fun if you could actually just straight up fall off something and die, but I'm pretty sure you can't take fall damage here. I wonder if you could climb on top. You probably can't. Where does he spawn? Right there? Hello, Wanderer. Oh, if I had realized the other two were both Nahida, I would have switched to Nahida. I just instantly readied up, that's all. A little bit sad. Have Wanderer try and find 3 Nahida. Is that... One of the Nahidas is in that tree right there? I can see her from up here, but I don't know if you can from below her. Actually, it might be kind of hard to see. I feel like I'm also hard to miss, but if he's not looking straight up, he's not going to see me.
Most humans could have the entirety of their fleeting lives chronicled in but a few short lines. Their stories really make for terribly dull reading.
I have no idea where the other one is, but... Yeah, I don't think he's seen me. Huh. I wonder if is that Haybell, the other Nahida? Oh, doesn't look like it. Do I? Oh no, I was about to say, do I dare? Oh, sick. I'm not even marked. He has the one that we use. But it didn't mark me. Which means we can just apparently continue to stand up here. Oh, there he goes. Poor Mario. You didn't stand a chance. I mean, if you're right next to there and you get the RNG of that one singling you out, like, running away from the Seeker for an entire minute is already going to be insanely hard.
Is all that anyone seems to be writing about these days.
I mean, he needs like a solid, I think, 10-15 seconds just to climb up here.
About their own world.
Oh, is he actually climbing up? He says, I see you. Yeah. Oh, hi. I did see him too, but that's really funny. I can't jump, I'll fall. Yeah, he's in the tree. I mean, at this point, even if he climbs up, I think it's a little bit too late, because I'll just jump off. What a round. We literally climbed up here? That was an interesting round. That's the double-edged sword, though, to taking the perk that we take, is genuinely, it lets you basically, we both won without using disguise. Oh no. But genuinely, with that perk, it basically lets you home in on one person But if you haven't found one or two other people, that's how I lose those rounds a lot of time. Is I'll find maybe one or even nobody prior to getting that favor, and then I can hunt down one person, but then that last like pesky hider, you know, I just can't find. It's unlucky stuff, but it's funny stuff. Anyways, guys, I think that was a good last round. Another full main Windtrace round. Thanks so much for everyone who stopped by. I know a few new people stopped by for a little bit. Yoke was in here earlier. I think that's pronounced Nubian. Yang was here for a few minutes. I know a couple friends from Discord actually stopped by, though I know a lot of times they don't chat. But I appreciate everyone who stopped by. I hope you guys had a great holiday. Really fun season to be playing games and spending time with family and everything, so I appreciate everyone who stops by and hangs out for a little bit. I will try to stream. Probably the next stream will be Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I don't know if I'll stream all 3 of those days, but thankfully this week and next week I do only have 4 work days because of when New Year's and Christmas falls. I think most workplaces are giving like the 26th and the 2nd off. But I'll be around. I have no idea what I'll stream. It probably actually won't be Genshin because I don't know what we do. I don't think I'll stream just because I'm already on. I lost the 50-50 on Wanderer. I mean, my polls for C2 Raiden will just be me seeing how early I get her, which will probably just be, for being honest, soft pity. And like I was saying, I just don't think I'll stream this next Arknights event. I've heard it's actually really depressing. That's one of those games like FGO, though, that's nice because the original like Asian servers, I think in FGO it's Japan, and Arknights I think is the Chinese server, are ahead of us, so like we're like 6 months behind. So I know I'll have a couple good Arknights events to stream, but I don't think I'll do that one. I don't know when IS3 comes out, though. I just know it's upcoming. But anyways, guys, I will catch you next time.